What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Premier League show. Game week 26 has pretty much commenced, except for one more game, but we'll review that game on the next Premier League show. Some big results, some big interesting talking points. We got the Arsenal game, we've got the United game, we've got Chelsea, got Liverpool game. We've got even the Man City game. We've got plenty of games. Plenty of managers. Some manager sackings. We'll discuss that all on today's show. I've got the panel with me. No Prophet today. Prophet will not be joining on today's show. He'll be back next show hopefully. King, Jack, Josh, what are you guys saying? Hope you guys are all good. Everything okay on your side?
Yes. Outside of football. Well, inside of football, we're still in a good position, but we've seen the script before, so I'm just waiting for the inevitable. In terms of real life, because at the end of the day, football doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's going decently at the minute, and long may it continue.
Jack?
Yeah, similar case of me. Outside of football, got some assignments done. Got one done yesterday in the early hours of the morning. Courtesy to a wee bit of help from Josh. But yeah, need to just get my sleep schedule on track. It's having 9 a.m. is not for the weak and whatnot, but we move, and hopefully, like we actually fucking win against Wolves and not do the shiver we did a month or two ago. Fucking hell. But yeah, how about you, King? How are you doing, lad?
Personal 50-50. It's been a tough week. Football, same 50-50. Been a tough week, had a good first half, bad second half, pretty much from this week's been. But no, a lot better now. In a good mood, obviously. Yeah, the blue shocks. Blue shocks are coming. Football's being saved. One game at one weekend.
Blue shocks ain't Chelsea, you know that much.
It should have been my team, but it isn't. But yeah, no. Outside of that, yeah, man, everything's fine.
Good to hear. How about you, Akavin?
No, well, I haven't been too great this past week. I've been kind of sick. You know what I mean? It's been a tough week for me. Like I've not been too good. Not on the football level, obviously. Just in general, I woke up on a Monday. I wasn't feeling too good and whatnot, and yeah. But feeling better now. Just good to go. But yeah, all things considered, football on a football level is not too bad either. I mean, at the end of the day, it could be better, could be worse. But listen, I'll take it. But people on your way in, first and foremost, make sure you guys all subscribe to King's channels and Josh's channel. I'll put the links in the description of the video. I'm still waiting for Jack to launch his channel. I'll definitely put that in the description once that's underway. You know what I mean?
At some point, we'll get there.
Some point, bro. Some point, we need to see that channel launched and ready. But I think there's only one place to start here. I'm sorry, Arsenal fans. We have to go to the G-Tech Stadium. The Brentford.
Do we have to?
I mean, it's the biggest headlines of last night, or the biggest headline of this week. Arsenal dropped 2 valuable points, I'd say, crucial big Premier League title race points to Brentford away. I mean, Brentford away. Look, I'll say this right now. Brentford away is never an easy ground to go to. I will say this right now. Even Brentford away is not an easy ground to go to, especially the way Keith Andrews has Brentford playing. But
rescued us a point, Bob.
There's no excuse to go and drop points like that. There's no excuse to go drop points like that. Big up Shivan, big up to you, bro. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're blessed. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family is doing okay. I think I'll start with Josh.
I'm glad King's actually bringing up Madueke there, because I think one of the main talking points for me from the game, and on my channel I uploaded a short reaction to the game. Why on earth Madueke came off for Bukayo Saka, who clearly wasn't fit? and whose only meaningful contribution of the game was to shin kick the ball out for a throw, and that Brentford eventually equalised from, was anybody's guess. But listen, man, that first half was an absolute waste of time. I woke up 4 minutes past 8 UK time. I was thinking, damn it, I've missed kickoff. Go into my mate's room who's got the game on, and it was clear that I wasn't missing anything. Only decent chance that happened for either side that half was a Raya mistake, which led to Igor Thiago's header being saved. We come out for the second half, and to be honest, Eze gets hooked for Ødegaard. I think we played quite well for about a 10-15 minute spell. That is the only time in the game we actually played somewhat to the level that we needed to play. Ødegaard had a great opportunity, absolutely balloons it over the bar. And then we get the crucial breakthrough. Nkapie crossed to Madueke. Wonderful header. Considering his overall performance, for him to pull that out of the bag does say something about his character, because he was shocking in all-round play last night, as he usually is. But at the end of the day, when you've got an injured backup on the bench, you don't bring that injured player on, do you? It's common sense. So we're 1-0 up. We have a crucial opportunity to make it 2-0 and essentially make the points safe. Ødegaard refuses to pass to his right foot, which would have had Gyökeres for own goal. Instead, he delays, passes it to Declan Rice, who should have hit it first time. Instead, he tries to pass into Gyökeres, who's by the penalty spot. It gets intercepted. We start, as per usual, we start sitting back once we go into the lead. Bukayo Saka shin kicks a clearance out of play. Kyoze, as we know with his throw-ins, absolutely lethal. The so-called captain loses his man on the flick on, and Lewis Potter equalises for the Bees. And I've got to be completely honest, lads, I don't know about you, but I think Brentford were more value for the 3 points than we ever were in that game. They had the more presentable opportunities. They sustained more pressure than we did. There was that crucial opportunity at the end of the game where Jurriën Timber was played through by Gyökeres, who then passed it to Martinelli, but he took a touch, and Kelleher ended up smothering the effort. There's a few things to unpack from there. Yes, you can blame Martinelli for missing, like he did away at Nottingham Forest in January. Yeah, that's 4 extra points that we could have got. But I think you need to not look at who's missing one of the only clear-cut chances we created, and instead look at the fact that we aren't creating clear-cut chances at all. You see the title winners over the last few years, Man City and Liverpool. Haaland and Salah led the table for most chances missed. Yet they kept getting chances. The team was platformed for them to get chances. And at the end of the day, they put the ball back at the back of the net more than any other person in the division. And that is a big reason as to why their clubs went on to win the league. So you can have a go at Martinelli all you want, but the real issue stems from the coaching. Why are we relying on one moment in a 95-minute game to seal the points? That is a clear coaching issue. It's a clear tactical issue. And another thing about that, which was slightly overlooked, why is Gyökeres playing it through to our right back in that position? Yet again, coaching issue. Why is Timber up there? Why isn't Bukayo Saka up there? Like, I mean, this manager cannot coach an attack. KZB scarred him in the spring of 2023. He's resorted to Haram ball, and it hasn't paid dividends at all. Because at the end of the day, we're going to bottle it again. It is the most obvious bottle job I have ever anticipated. And at the end of the day, familiarity breeds contempt. I really, really struggle to like these players that we have, because they just don't have the bottle to get over the line, and neither does this manager. And you can talk about Stan Kroenke backing Arteta with £1 billion and whatnot, and yes, I do give him credit for that. But at the end of the day, his position is only tenable because of what the owners are allowing. Declan Rice said it in one of his post-match press conferences. Arteta runs everything at the club, which is a seriously dangerous precedent for a football club to lay on. So I can blame Arteta for all these things because he is in control of absolutely everything that goes on at our football club. Declan Rice then comes out after this game and says, if you can't win it, don't lose it. That is the exact same thing Arteta said after we dropped points to a Liverpool side with no attackers in the starting lineup. That mentality is not going to win you the Premier League. If you can't win it, you do your fucking best to fucking get the points no matter how poorly you're playing. At the end of the day, if we lost to Liverpool, for example, and then managed to beat Brentford, we'd be on more points than we currently are for playing for draws in both games. So that mentality just stinks. You can tell he's a former Everton player because his mentality is fucking tin pot, essentially. And I'm sick of it. But I'll pass on to Jack.
I mean, I literally got back from the gym literally just after Madueke scored. And then, lo and behold, late in the match, long throw-in comes in, and then Keane Lewis Potter gets the equaliser. So I didn't miss much of a match, to be honest. And speaking of coaching issues, in terms of other teams, should I say? So just we bit of tangent in terms of news has come out in like the past 2 or 3 hours. Igor Tudor, the former Marseille and Juventus boss, has agreed to be Spurs' interim head coach until the end of the season. As well as that, Vitor Pereira is the new head coach of Nottingham Forest until the end of the season.
Yeah.
And there's been like other news in terms of like Igor Thiago has extended his contract at.
We'll get into that soon.
At Brentford, no, but that's still relevant. That's still relevant. He's extended his contract up until 2031. But looking at the Semenyo deal that happened in a recent transfer window, and early in the season, he extended his contract up till 2030. Lo and behold, like he could be on the move. But anyway, regardless, back to the match. Like as Josh has mentioned, the fucking mentality of this club is absolutely fucking stupid. It's absolutely fucking stupid. Oh, but as long as you don't lose it, that's what matters. Just get the fucking 3 points, you fucking prima donnas. You're being paid fucking 12 million a season to just waltz about on the pitch to not even fucking take your fucking chances. And honestly, that flipping chance where Timber got up the pitch and then Martinelli failed to chip Kelleher. Like if that goes well and it's pulled off when we score, like there's going to be plaudits for that. But the fact we had quite a few chances or a couple of half chances before Brentford got their equaliser, and we just fucked about like we're a bunch of fucking perennial bastards who finished second place, which we are. It's just fucking stupid because your captain's Odegaard, who we signed for 30 million from Real Madrid, who'd been loaned out numerous times like Vitesse Arnhem, Heerenveen, who else? Real Sociedad. I can't remember what other sort of teams got loaned out to, but those are the 3 that spring to mind. And he's supposed to be in sort of a prime of his career. He's 27 or so. He's Norway's captain. Captain through World Cup qualified. They've qualified for World Cup for the first time in 28 years. He's supposed to be their captain. And what does he do? Piss about on a ball, doesn't fucking release it, doesn't even fucking try and get a shot off. And if he does get a shot off, is going into row F in the fucking G-Tech Stadium. Like fucking hell. And then we used 4 substitutes. We used 4 subs, and Torquay lad was discussing, why don't we use Gabby Jesus? I can't remember if it was him or Josh saying that, because lo and behold, a few weeks ago, we used 4 of our subs by the 58th fucking minute against Nottingham Forest, and we drew that 0-0.
And he knew he got the lineup wrong, so he had to throw all 4 subs in at once. That's why.
Yeah, like this fucking manager is an absolute just gone bean. To use some Irish insults, he is absolutely fucking inept. And there's all this talking like Diario ES or whatever it's called about. Oh, he's in talk to potentially replace Hansi Flick at Barcelona soon, or replace Luis Enrique at Paris Saint-Germain at some point. Like, fucking hell. Win the fucking trophy first, and then you can have these fucking discussions. Win the fucking Premier League. None of this. Oh, hypothetical situations if you can't win the fucking trophy and get over a fucking line with a fucking budget you've been given. Like, I know this isn't a sort of fair comparison because I know Chelsea have won a lot more than us in recent times in terms of on the continental realms and also their Club World Cup champions. But they fucking sacked Di Matteo after he won them the Champions League in 2012.
Right after as well. It wasn't even that.
Yeah, and FA Cup.
Within months.
They fucking sacked Maresca early in the season. Yes, he'd won the Conference League and the fucking Club World Cup, but he wasn't getting things together. And like, this is a standard of clubs. You can't piss about if say your manager's won a trophy like this season before and then fucking tails off. You can't fucking piss about, and we don't have that fucking excuse because the last time we won a trophy was when I was 15 years old. I was 15 years old the last time we won a trophy. I'm pushing 22 at the end of this year. I'm pushing 22. Like I am fucking glad I've seen my country win a fucking World Cup. And I don't have to deal with this fucking bullshit. But fucking hell, I'd just like to hand this over to King.
I see he's planning something there. I know he has a background that he wants to bring up. I can tell by the look at his face.
I don't have no background.
Come on, let him cook. Come on,
I have no background.
No,
I agree with everything Jack and Joshua have said so far. I do agree with the comments that that first half from Shiv that Arsenal didn't want it. I also will say this.
Yeah.
Arsenal pretty much took their own medicine, really. They couldn't handle the heat in the kitchen when it came to free kicks, the throw-ins. Raya flopping every second, complaining. You know, the same things that you've been doing to goalkeepers all season, getting away with it. Bro hugging every play you can. I see you, Saliba. Yeah, you're a zesty brother. Every time I see you hugging up, man, 2 hands around them, not letting them move.
6 years ago. If you guys know, you know.
Yeah, man. If you know, you know, man. Kolo Punani and that. Anyway.
Moving on.
Yeah, no, but like I think Brentford just did what you do normally better than you, like with the throw-ins, especially that Coyote brother. And the other problem I had was normally you're so solid defensively, but they ran through you so easily, so many times with Coyote, with Utara. It felt like there was no midfield at times. It's funny that you missed Kai Havertz in your midfield because he's the only person that seems to know how to pass to Gyökeres. It's funny that as a this Premier League proven player isn't performing. Because first of all, of course he's not performing. He's been for most games he's been given end of the bench minutes. So how you expect a player to perform when he isn't consistently playing? Come on, obviously. You've been playing Saka week in, week out without fail, with no rest, and then when he comes on, you see him half fit, and I don't see the point of him coming on. Madueke was one of your better players, but he's inconsistent. He's the same Madueke that was at Chelsea. He hasn't been saved. He's the same. He does the same thing. He did the same thing at Chelsea. Can be a man sometimes. Will be inconsistent in terms of the final third. That's pretty much Madueke. The midfield was non-existent. I think Declan Rice wasn't good enough, and I don't like the fact that he said it was a good point in West London. That's disgraceful. You won trophies with West Ham. You're meant to, and you were the captain.
Declan Rice pissed off after you drew one. Drew
Nottingham Forest.
Exactly. This is the same Declan Rice that started swearing. Fuck.
Well, it's pure PR training.
Yeah, man. He's been learning in Arteta Jitsu. The way of the talking. You've seen Raya do it before. It's the way of the ball and the way of the we mustn't forget it was raining. You know what I'm saying? Them that shit right there. But for me, it was comical defending on that throw in for the Brentford goal. All I saw was players doing ring around the rosy of the goalkeeper before then and expect to defend. No leadership at the back. Gabriel should have been sent off multiple times. He should have got a second yellow card. Overly aggressive on his part. He wasn't there. There was no one that took the game by the scruff of the neck. No one that kind of brought your players together and actually wanted to win the game. And me, this is Arteta football at its worst. Relying on corners, relying on throw-ins, relying on basic football. When you have the players and with the ability to play the beautiful game the right way, to create multiple chances, you do have a creator in Eze. You do have a goal-scoring 9 in Gyökeres. I will say that your wingers aren't good enough, and especially Martinelli, Madueke. Salah Saka's injured at the moment. The fact that you didn't buy a left winger in January and City did shows the difference between in the clubs. One club actually wants to win and your club doesn't do nothing in January yet again when you need something extra, a boost, an addition just to boost you up for the title. Do you know what title champions do? They get players in January to boost you up, to get you the extra goal, the bit of oomph that you needed in that front attacking phase, and you didn't do that either. Your defense is solid as always. Your goalkeeper was good for the most part. He did make a mistake for the only chance in the first half. If Igor Thiago's had shooting boots on, or his head was a bit, less shiny, he would have got a couple goals in himself because he had the most chances. Eze ain't working because Arteta doesn't know how to use Eze. He doesn't know how to use Gyökeres either, and that's the problem. And both of those players weren't his signings. That's the other issue.
They're good players, but he doesn't know how to use them. That's the problem.
He doesn't know how to use them. And for me, I've said it, that Arsenal's biggest weakness is their manager. Because when it comes time to doing something different, when it comes time to changing the game, when it comes time to making the right substitutions, to making the right tactic differences, to looking at something in the first half and say it's not working, he doesn't have that flexibility. He doesn't make the right decision. Bringing on injured Saka was never going to help. Odegaard, for me, at the most part, as bad as Eze was in the first half, I don't think Odegaard was ever going to be a difference maker. If you're going to take off Eze, put on the fact that you let go of Nwaneri on loan and didn't use him, he's a player that could have been useful in a game like this. Imagine if you had Nwaneri coming on for Eze. He would have been a difference maker. He could have ran through that Brentford and got you a special goal like he did for Marseille. For Marseille. Yeah. So for me, I feel like there's a lot of issues when it comes to Arsenal that will stop them from winning the title this year. The League Cup final for me is still important. I think, it's not all doom and gloom. I'll say this. You're still 4 points ahead. You're still top of the table. You just have to get back on the horse. Your next game is a very easy one against Wolves. I know last time against Wolves, it took, 2 own goals to beat them. But this is the worst team in the league. So I'm going to need you to kind of, get back on the horse, maybe get a good win against Wolves. Because if you don't, and you draw again, it's the draws that are going to kill you. Not losses. I don't think you're going to lose games. I think your defense is too good to lose games. But what happened last season? It was the draws. What happened the season before that? It was the draws. What happened the season before that? It was the draws. And this negative mindset from your manager of trying to not lose rather than go for the win is the reason why you keep drawing these games. Because you players are playing sideways, backwards more than anything. Gyökeres in order for Gyökeres to work, you need to always be looking forward. You need always to say the main aim is get it to Gyökeres. He's going to finish it. Why am I seeing Gyökeres on the left wing and Saka in the middle? Why am I seeing Gyökeres making runs and no one passing to him? Why am I seeing Gyökeres do things in the game and no one's seeing him? Kai Havertz, in the 10 actually worked for a little bit, but he's out. Another injury. Another issue is your health department needs to be revamped because you're getting too many injuries. Either they're allowing these players to play injured and get more injuries, or there's a problem. It's somewhere in the background because that used to happen to my club under Poch. We revamped the whole health system. We made sure that certain players don't get played as much. You haven't heard about Reece James being injured in over a year. And the last thing, your right back Timber. I don't want to ever see him mentioned alongside Reece James. Man, he is a scrub. Man was getting bent over backwards by all day, on the defensive end. And offensively, he is shocking. Why is he the man crossing in the ball? He's not an attacking right back. He should stay back home. He's not attacking in any sense of the word. Calafiori might be. I think Calafiori, Lewis Skelly, that left side, you need to attack more down that left-hand side. But you always just go down right because that's all you know. Saka and Inshallah down the right, and you were doing it with Madueke when the left side is available. And that's the other thing. Arsenal are predictable. And anything that's predictable is easy to defend as well. So that's the other thing. I think there needs to be less predictability in your attacks. There needs to be an insistent on having a more forward-thinking mindset. And Brentford just did what you do better than them. Basically, they have the throw-in king. Coyote was launching them like nobody's business. They were pretty much corners. He's like the modern day. You know what? He's even better than Rory Delap because not only can he beat a man with his pace, he can beat a man with his throw-in. He was cold. You know what? I think that's a signing Arsenal need to make. I think that's Arsenal at their final form. Coyote, bring him in. You know what I'm saying? Move Timber to centre back, put Coyote right back. That's final form Arsenal. You got the throw-ins and you got the corners because that would be a scary sight. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's final form Super Saiyan Arsenal right there. But outside of that, yeah, man, it's just a bad point. It's 2 points dropped in a very winnable game. In a London derby as well. And it's disgraceful the way you played for the 90. And going forward, if these things don't change and you end up losing the League Cup final and you lose to City in that game, it's not gonna be if, it's gonna be when you go second. Again, ole. Second. Again, ole. And that's all I gotta say. But yeah, no, big up Brentford, good point for the West London club. Yeah, man. Was hoping for 3, but it wasn't to be.
You know what? I think King hit the nail on the head in everything he said. Make a good point with Timber as well. Why on earth we're getting him to play a supporting striker role whenever we're in possession is anybody's guess. I'm perplexed as to why Ben White hasn't come in to provide another outlet on the right. Because as much as you may criticise him, he can actually attack. He can actually put a good ball in, which is something we were crying out for because we were clearly running out of ideas since their equaliser. I just want to say something quickly about their equaliser as well. Remember at Villa Park when Eze lost Matty Cash for the opening goal against us? He didn't see another Premier League game. He didn't see another Premier League start for nearly 2 months. I want to see the same with this fucking so-called captain as well. Because what the hell was he doing for their equaliser? Do you think Arteta is going to stop Erdegaard getting into the starting 11 for the next 2 months? Yeah, exactly. So, listen, managers' favourites. And I don't know if you guys saw the news with a certain Thomas Partey as well, but that just reminded me what a sick man we actually have on the touchline as well. I can't stand the cunt. Honestly, I cannot stand him. The only reason why, it's like you know what's going to happen with him as your manager. And at the end of the day, he's the manager of your club, so you want him to win these trophies. But I feel like even if we win this league title, which isn't going to happen, it's going to do us more harm than good in a way because he's going to be guaranteed at least another 5 to 10 years in the job. Watching that absolute disgusting brand of football. I cannot. Honestly, Akman, 90 minutes of watching Arsenal play for 2 shots on target is just not how I want to be spending my week. So, you know what I mean? It's just not. It's just not optimal, if you know what I mean, for life. I suppose it's just waste. It's just this manager is a complete waste of time. He's a complete waste of money. What are we doing with him? What are we really doing with him?
I felt the same with Ten Hag when we won the FA Cup. I was like, yeah, but this guy's gonna get more time now. It's like it did us more harm than good. Even though I was so happy we won the FA Cup, I still celebrated.
It's like Schrodinger's manager. It's like you want him to win because he's manager of your club. Yeah, but you can't look past what a scumbag he is personally and how much he bottles it.
Yeah, exactly. You don't like the guy, but the fact that he won it for you.
I can't stand him. I genuinely cannot stand him. From the aforementioned court case to running players into the ground and ruining their careers as a result of, well, to get a resulting 0 trophies in the process. I honestly, I can't stand them. And obviously, this is in a football context. I don't know what he's like in real life.
Yeah.
Albeit his retweets on Twitter before he became our manager were a bit questionable. But mate, honestly, I as a manager, and listen, just as a manager, I can't stand the guy. I really can't. From his brand of football to himself, how he carries himself in his press conferences, to the way he justifies shit performances by saying at least we didn't lose, which is just the complete Evertonian coming out of that guy. We've got an Evertonian as our manager. How can you learn under Wenger and Pep Guardiola and yet David Moyes is your biggest managerial influence? Please, why? And listen, Akavin, in terms of this title race, we're not fucking winning it. We're fucking bottling it again. There's no... It's essentially 1 point because we've got to travel to the Etihad and there's no way we're winning that. We might be able to zeb a draw out of that. We're not winning it. Spurs have something nasty loading for us. I'm not confident against Chelsea. I'm not confident against Brighton. We've got the Carabao Cup final coming up. We get through Wigan at the weekend. We'll probably draw fucking Man City at the Etihad in the quarters anyway, and we're fucked out of that. If we draw Dortmund in the Champions League, I'm not going to be fucking confident at that either, especially the away tie. So,
if you lose to see in the cup final, then you're in.
Oh no! Trust me, Ackerman. We're going to be dropping points in the league before that cup final. We will. I guarantee you. If I wasn't a steward and I was allowed to bet, I'd be putting a hell of a lot of money on us fucking up this league title. Because we're not going to win it. We really, really aren't. And I don't want to sound like I'm negative. This is literally what I've seen over the last 6 years. This is pattern recognition, Ackerman. How do you do the same things over and over again? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. We're getting the same results year after year. Second place. No trophy. Familiarity breeds contempt. We're watching the same shit every single week and it's costing us. And big up to that Man City fan in the chat. Yeah, knowing our luck, we'll balls about against Wolves and like, what is the point?
Saka looked unfit. Dino Arteta was an Everton fan. No, he's an Arsenal fan. I think.
I don't know what his fan allegiance is. All I know is that he's fucking Everton in nature, playing for a fucking drawing set pieces.
I'll tell you why. It's because every time City scored against Arsenal, he never celebrated. But every time Arsenal scored against City, he's like celebrating.
You know what, mate? You should have fucking celebrated. You shouldn't be anywhere near us. I remember 14-year-old me, December 2019. Arsenal were playing Everton away at Goodison Park. There were 2 managers that were about to take over each club, sitting in the stands. One of those was Carlo Ancelotti, and the other one was Mikel Arteta. Why the hell were we the ones that got Mikel Arteta after that game? What the fuck? Honestly, it's an absolute shambles.
After that game, bro,
Ancelotti and Arteta both sitting in the Goodison Park stands. Why were we the ones to pick Arteta and Everton were the ones with Carlo fucking Ancelotti? What the hell? I just can't. I can't.
He should have been lost.
And Ancelotti's one of the few Chelsea rejects that I'd fucking taken. So, you know, funny how life works, isn't it?
He should have been sacked since they lost to the Yellow Submarine in the Europa League semi-final. They should have been at Arsenal.
He should have been sacked after Burnley, Jacobin. I've been Arteta out since then. There's been one moment in his managerial career where I felt confident we'd win the league title. And that's when Jesus put us 2-0 up at Anfield. Easter Sunday, 2023. That is the only time I've ever felt confident in us winning the league title. And then we proceeded to fuck it up in that game. So, you know, funny, isn't it?
No, that's fair. Look, at the end of the day, like, I've got lots to say as well. Like, from what you guys give me a branch that I can go on. Keith Andrews was a set piece coach. People are forgetting this. So I'm not surprised that Brentford are scoring throw-ins. They're scoring corners. I'm not surprised. This guy was a set piece coach last season with Thomas Frank, I think. So them scoring set pieces, them scoring throw-ins, like I said, doesn't surprise me one bit. Mikel Arteta, the last time he won something was in his first year. The only time he ever came first was in his first year and with players that weren't even his. Now that he's got his players, he's never come first. This is his best chance to come first with that Carabao Cup title. He has to win that. He absolutely has to win that. There's no excuses, bro. You spent $1 billion since you joined Arsenal. You spent $1 billion, and all you've done is just finish second to pretty much everything. I remember,
all we've done is throw the league title away each and every year.
I remember back in 2023, Arsenal fans were saying getting knocked out of Man City was a blessing in disguise. What happened then? They ended up winning the treble. What did Arsenal win? Nothing. Manchester United hadn't won a trophy for 5 years. We won the League Cup. And the Arsenal fans were making out that was not a successful season. Bro, we won a trophy. We won a trophy. How is that not a successful season? You know? Then the following year, Arsenal fans still tried to make it out that Man United did have a better season than Arsenal. We won the FA Cup and they won nothing still. Bottled it again. You know? It's these simple results that you guys don't pick up. Forest away. Chelsea 10 men away.
Yeah.
Brentford away. Look, it's not I'll say this right now. It's not an easy place to go to, and it's one of those grounds where, all right, if you hadn't drawn or lost a game in a while, it'd be like, all right, it's a one-off. You could pretty much say it's a one-off. If you were leading by 9 points or 11 points, and you dropped 2 points last night, you could have said, all right, it's a one-off, no big deal. We ain't gonna throw this one away now. You should have made up 14 points. You should have made up ground of 14 points. You should have made up ground of 14 points. Let's just be real with it right now. Arsenal should have beaten Liverpool at home. You guys parking the bus against Liverpool at home was never going to get you a league title. It will never get you a league title. Losing at home to Man United, the finished Man United, a finished Manchester United 3-2, it's never going to win you a league title. Right? What else? Nottingham Forest away. Did I mention that one already? Forest away. I mentioned that one already.
Yeah, listen. Sunderland, you're leading 2-1 in the 93rd minute. Chelsea, they're down to 10 men for over a half of football. Aston Villa, you've got to get at least a point out of that. Conceded in the 95th minute. Liverpool, playing with no attackers. You set up for a 0-0 draw again, like you did at Anfield earlier on.
Thanks, Brian.
Nottingham Forest, 17th in the league. I don't give a fuck about, anyone can take points off anyone. They're 17th in the league. Fucking show them why they are 17th. But we didn't. Brentford, yes, the G-Tech is a very tough place to go to. But when you're playing such cowardly football, it's unavoidable that you're going to drop points in games like that. So, what are we doing with this manager again?
If you're on such a good run, if you're winning games, if you're not dropping points, if you're being consistent, and this was like a one-off game where you drop points, you'd be like, all right, fair enough. Shit happens. That is a reflection of Mikel Arteta's time at Arsenal. That game last night, as much as I didn't watch the game, and I'll go back and watch the highlights, from everything I've heard you guys, last night's result is a reflection of Mikel Arteta at Arsenal, and I will stick by that. I will stick by it. I'm sorry, yeah. This right here, this just tells you everything you need to know about Arsenal in the title race. When the going gets tough, they shit their pants. And that's what they have been doing for years and years and years and years. And this is why City keep picking up the titles. When you say, we don't care, Man City are 115 charges, how can we win the league? Bro, these are the excuses from a fan base. It's not serious. If a fan base was serious, they wouldn't even mention about City's charges. They wouldn't even mention about, we don't care about this, we don't care about that cup. Bro, a serious fan base would be upset after every single defeat. Bro, I can't lie to you, yeah? You can call me crazy all you like. Michael Carrick has me and this fan base, different standards now. Our fan base was raging, not raging, but we were upset after that draw against West Ham. We had just won 4 games in a row prior to that. I'm not like, look, at the end of the day, results can go different ways, 100%. Results can go any way, anyhow. But as for Arsenal, this is the same repeat. This is the same repetitive results, season in, season out. Last season, you drew way too many games last season. I think going back to last season, you drew more games than you lost or you won, I think. But yet you still finished second.
I think we won as many games as we drew. Or we only won a few more games than we did.
Yeah. The year before that, you drew to Fulham, 10 men Fulham at home. That is a result for a title-winning team. That's a win for a title-winning team.
That is absolute title suicide for us.
You win that game, you win the title. You drew Fulham away as well. You drew again.
No, we lost Fulham away.
Oh yeah, you did 2-1 on New Year's Eve. I remember that now. What else, bro? Wait, many results, and this you spend $1 billion. You spend you spent $1 billion.
Bro,
Jack, you there?
carry on.
Cleaning your screen?
No.
No, I was just saying.
No, go on, just go on.
You spent $1 billion, right? You talk about players you need, players you want. King made a great point. A title-winning team signs a player to help boost your team's morale in January. Bro, this was the deadest January transfer window I've ever seen in my fucking life watching football. This was the worst January transfer window I've ever seen. There was only one football club that wanted it most, and guess who was that? Them scumbags across the road in Manchester.
And why do you think we're going to win the league?
It's because they signed Semenyo, Guehi, and they signed players that they needed when they had players out injured. And players to compete with other players. Players to boost their team. Players to boost their morale. Pep Guardiola is a serious manager.
And a good man.
And Manchester City's owners are a serious group of owners. Who I wish I had those type of owners. So I aspire to be like them. Now that David Moyes said that in 2013, it's not as offensive as it used to be anymore. He was right. Now I aspire to be like Man City. I don't aspire to have the success as them because I obviously had the success. My success goes way back. We've got the better success. But I would rather have the standards and the club ownership like Manchester City. That's what I aspire my football club to be like. If Arsenal had the exact same standards and the exact same ownership, you would have won 4 league titles on the spin by now. I'm not even joking. You would have won 23, 24, 25, and you'll win this year. You'd be winning 4 titles on the spin. I'm not even joking. You have such a good team. Your team is quality.
Listen, it's a mentality issue, Akron, which is the deal and end all of this Arsenal debate. And that is why Arsenal are not going to win anything this season. I've said it. I fucking said it. Yeah. I've said the same thing since fucking August. And it's unfolding in front of my eyes again. Come on now. Do you really have to do the same thing over and over again? Can't you, surprise me and win something? Because we're not winning at Wembley at this rate, mate.
You're in the league. You can win the League Cup. You can.
We're not. Whoopsie fucking do. Carabao Cup, 1 trophy in 6 years.
It's a 50-50. Let's be real. If Arsenal fans are saying that Arteta is a better manager than Ten Hag, how can Ten Hag go?
Arteta is not a better manager than fucking anyone. Akvin, listen, we could have appointed you as manager in 2019, giving you £1 billion. and I reckon you would have won at least one FA Cup. So, take it from me. This guy ain't a great manager.
Oh, bro, I would have won the League Cup as well because I would have taken that seriously.
Oh, thank you very much. A few league titles wouldn't go amiss.
I take the cup seriously. I don't throw them away. I never do. I always take the cup seriously, and that's how success starts. You take the cup.
Listen,
seriously.
I would be delighted to win the Carabao Cup, but I don't think we are winning it and I know this is a lazy punditry point, but at the end of the day, we haven't got the mentality for it.
Let me ask
you saw our players after the game. It's the exact replica of Southampton 3-3. We look defeated and we're 4 points clear. Bro, Akvin, we're at the end of the day, we're 4 points clear and we look defeated at full time. We're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. Again.
There's too many draws at the same time they're attacking.
And King Khan, I understand the point our attacking players are bad. Our attack would be a lot fucking better under another manager, which is why when our fans were getting head over heels over not signing Semenyo, allowing Semenyo to go to City instead. I was like, why are we so angry at that? It's not as if Semenyo would play any well for us. Because he'd be under the same system of absolute shit. He'd be hogging the touchline. We've seen from his time at Bournemouth and City that he's not the best dribbler anyway. So he would have been a Noni Madueke on the left in our system, essentially. So, big up Joshy J.
Make sure you guys also subscribe to his channel, people, and Mr. Joshy J. Doing some good work over there on his channel. He's got an extra channel as well, Mr. Joshy J Extra. I think he's done some daily vlogs and stuff. Make sure you guys go check it out. Love Mr. Joshy J every single time, bro. We're doing good, man. They draw the Forest as well, and the loss of Sunderland, 2 shit sides as well. They did, bro. But Sunderland aren't shit, though.
Well, we drew to both Forest and Sunderland away.
We would have been the first team to beat Sunderland away this season, but guess what? Who the first team were? Liverpool.
We'll get on to that.
Liverpool beat Sunderland, bro. They were the first team to beat them away this season. I'm a bit surprised about that, because you know what it is? Do you know what's funny? I can have one shameless thing, yeah. Man United were the first team to beat these teams at their grounds this season. Liverpool, Arsenal, Palace, and who's the other one? I forgot. There was another one that we beat. We beat away. There was another team we beat away from home. We were the first team to beat them away from home this season.
Liverpool,
I already mentioned. Arsenal.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Palace I mentioned as well. Palace hadn't lost a game since March prior to that at home, so yeah, in the league. But anyways, this is what I mean. Like, so many of these games are just an epiphany of what you guys are, if that even makes sense.
Bottle jobs. Simple.
Facts. I forgot a transfer even happened. Same Shivan. It didn't even feel like a transfer window happened, mate. It didn't even feel like a transfer window happened, bro. That's what it is. Yes, Shitty got the most informed winger and defender. Checkbook club. You can't compete with that. That's the same. Bro, this is exactly what it is. Manchester City are the only serious club in English football. And why is that? It's because they've got the manager, they've got the owners, they've got the structure, they have everything in place. They have a football group that wants to work, that wants to help them win. They only care about winning. Khaldoon Al-Mubarak is an absolute top G. He's an absolute G, and I'm a United fan, and I'm giving him as much praise as I like. Because you know why? Because he's an absolute legend. His standards are up here. It's like this. He's like he should be at Real Madrid, but he's at Manchester City. This guy's standards is something else. Have you guys listened to his interview, Khaldoon Al-Mubarak? Have you guys ever listened to him? Have you listened to what he said, bro? He literally said it's an obligation. Winning is an obligation. It should be the norm. It should be an obligation, or something of the sort. Bro, I want that guy at my club. All of our football clubs should have a Khaldoon Al-Mubarak type guy at our football club. Someone with that mentality. Proper guy, man. Yeah, man. Semenyo's class. Most clubs are scared of PSR. Why? That's why January was there, bro. Selling to buy crap. Yeah, man. The only reason it was ever introduced was to stop Man City from dominating English football because no club can compete with them. Simple as. Man City, Newcastle, Man United was spending money. It's what it is. Sell to buy. You have to sell to buy. It's to stop our clubs from spending money. Chelsea, another one. You know? Liverpool could spend because they sold so much. You know what I mean? Exactly, King Khan. Exactly, bro. How the mighty have fallen. United, Arsenal, Liverpool, all three big clubs are not successful for a long, long time. Bro, exactly. There's a reason why our clubs don't win titles in a very long period of time.
I think it's unfair putting Liverpool in that because they are the reigning champions. I see the point.
Yeah, as they look like a broken man, not as they at Palace. Bro, it's because your manager doesn't know how to use them. Odegaard, I forgot to mention, Martin Odegaard should not be your captain, and he should not play a game for Arsenal Football Club again. It's as simple as he should be playing a game for you guys ever again. He's useless. Every time I watch him, he's useless, bro. He's like Arteta's pet. You know, like he drags around.
No wonder he's fucking shit, man.
Alright, you're my guy. Here you go. Here's the captain's armband. Here you go, good boy. Fucking hell, man. Bro, he treats him like he's a fucking child or something. Odegaard should not be at Arsenal. You should be giving Eze a better role in the center attacking midfield position, sign a left winger, and sign a striker to compete with Gyökeres. Because Jesus is not it. They're shit for a title winning or a top prem side. They are.
Bro, we ain't a title winning side, King Kong. You don't have to worry about that. It'll be City again.
You're not a title winning side, but you're title challengers. Let's be real. You're only challengers.
Perennial challengers, forever failures. That's us.
You're title pretenders and challengers. You're not title winners. That's how I'll say it. Most importantly, City spend in the summer Jan, whenever they can. You know why? It's because they don't care about the penalties that come their way. They're not scared of the penalties. They're not scared of it.
Well, no, they've got the best lawyers in the country to protect them from any wrongdoing.
Exactly. Always to win the league. That's their aim. And I wish that was my club's aim as well. You know? I want it to be my aim. I want it to be the club's aim from next season onwards. I want United to challenge for the Premier League title. I don't care if we're not ready or not. We need to challenge for that Premier League title next year or the year after. I don't care. Call me crazy all you like. We have to challenge starting from next year and the year onwards. Next year onwards and upwards, we have to start challenging. I'm sick of top four. Sick of only going for top four every fucking year. Let's just go for the Premier League titles, man. Challenge for it. Compete for it. That should be the aim of English football. Stop looking at top four. Race for Europe. Fuck that shit. We used to look at race for the Premier League. We used to have 4 teams in the race for the Premier League. We used to have United, City. We used to have United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool in the title race. Now we have these 3 teams. Now we have all these 4 teams in a fucking race for Europe. While Man City keep nicking the leagues. It's plain and simple. Plain and simple. Hold on one second. Excuse me. Big up Adam Parker. Big up to my guy.
Big up.
I rarely see Arsenal rally against their own. I thought United fans were soft, but for English clubs, we are.
A few second place finishes, and our managers are good, and our owners are perfect. So. But listen, man. We've gone over 54 minutes talking about Arsenal. But we need to move.
No, we will. Don't worry. We're gonna move on now. Don't worry. We will come back to Arsenal. We have to still do the Wolves preview. Don't forget. Because this is the Premier League show. The next show will be the FA Cup show only. We have another January. Did nothing. Now good luck getting a shit ton of players in the quick World Cup year. Exactly. How about trying to get players during the World Cup? Who's going to be available? Bro, if Italy don't qualify for the World Cup, or if a top nation doesn't qualify for the World Cup, I want United to be scouting players from that nation. Or trying to negotiate players from that nation.
Sorry.
Shaq here somewhere.
Of course, if we offered you money like City do, we could have got a Stiller, Anderson, or something in Jan. All used to save money. Exactly, bro. And by the way, Sir Jim, yeah, fucking hell, I swear to God, yeah, I don't have nice things to say about you, mate. I don't have nice things to say about you on this show. I will get to you in a bit. Don't think I didn't forget. Yeah, Jim, I will be speaking about Sir Jim on this show.
Well, are we finished with the Arsenal section?
Yeah. I'm just reading out the comments. My bad.
It's been 55 minutes. Yeah.
All these years, I was just making my point on Arsenal. I had lots to say. I feel bad for all the Arsenal all these years not winning shit. You're a huge club wanting to win the. Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Bro, it's going to be City's 11th. What do you mean? They're 2 league titles away from us after me.
Their ninth Premier League title, not their 11th.
Okay, no.
11th league title.
Bro, it's the market nowadays. Fantasy just stops. Oh, but we don't like the owners. We don't like the Glazers. So stop pocket watching for them then. All these players worth 70 million.
100%, Brian.
Nobody fucking cares if they're worth 70 million or 80 million. Pay the money. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's plain and simple. You know what I mean? I wanted a title change top 4 last season. But City won the most titles in the century by far. Yeah, they have. No, no, I wouldn't say most of this. Wait, is it the most of the century? City won the most of the century. Manchester City won the most titles. Or they tied with Manchester
United 2000, 2001.
Well, most trophies is Chelsea. Most titles probably is City.
Yeah.
2007,
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Oh no, City are tied with United, I think, on 8 this century. Well, I could be wrong.
Let me check.
Yeah. You've won 8 this century. 2000, 2001, 2003, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2011, 2013. You've both won 8.
Arsenal won 2001, no? 2002.
No, you won 2001.
I won 2002 and 03 or 4 when we won the league this century.
All right. Prior to that one, we won 3 in a row.
Like City are going to win their 9th this century, overtaking United's tally of 8.
We won 5.
No, United is only 7, unless you consider 99-00, but I don't consider that one.
I think 2000 is this century, isn't it? So.
No, you have to count it because it's in the century, yeah. Because
it ended in 2000, but started in 99.
Yeah, so. but when you lifted the trophy was in the 2000s, so it kind of counts, to be fair.
Okay, so yeah, it's tied then.
Okay, they won 4 in a row as well. They're likely getting them soon. All right. Anyways, on to the next football club. Next team.
Should we go Chelsea?
Chelsea? Leeds? You want to go there next?
Yeah.
Or should we go United? I did a whole show on United anyway. People check that one out. I haven't done so already.
Chelsea one's pretty simple.
Yes.
It was a beautiful first half. We destroyed Leeds. It went up 2-0. That thought was killing me. No. So we destroyed Leeds in the first half. Got the 2 goals. 2 good goals, and then in the second half we capitulated. It was a weird one because the first goal we conceded wasn't a penalty. I mean, Caicedo's reputation preceded him. He didn't even touch the player, but you give the referee a decision to make. They're gonna make a decision. They get the penalty 2-1. You're still thinking, okay, maybe you can still win the game. We're the better team. We've been doing more things, but then we let them back in it. We give them chance after chance, and then some of the worst defending I've ever seen in my life for that second goal. How 101 opportunities to clear the ball. Sanchez looking lost. Both centre backs looking lost. Like that second goal was embarrassing in every single level of football. And all those players should never be considered to be good footballers. Everyone involved. Achampong is young, so he has an excuse. But the likes of Sanchez and Chalobah have no excuses, and that's why I don't want them in my club going forward, because I don't think they're good enough. And this is the reason why. Because these are the type of games where you drop points from a winning position, from a position of comfort, from a position where you were dominating, for this position where you played some of the best football you've played under Rosenior, under Liam this season, and Chelsea have played some of the best football this season, and it's Leeds, right? And you drop 2 points. You have an opportunity to leapfrog Man United, that bummy club who drop points themselves. You have an opportunity to go up the table to
We nicked the point
right the wrongs of the past. Huh?
We nicked the point, to be fair with you. We didn't drop points. We actually nicked the point. We were losing.
No, I know, no. Yeah, your one was more egregious. You did West Ham wrong. You know, it should be 3 points to Tottenham, but we'll talk about that. But yeah, there's not really much else to say. Like, good first half, terrible second. And Leeds didn't deserve the point, but we gave it to them on the silver platter. And this is what we've been doing all season. The amount of games that I've seen us go into the first half, dominate, and then end up losing a game because our defenders and goalkeeper ain't good enough. And I'm tired of this top 4, top 5 race. Fuck it.
Same.
I do not care. I do not give a shit. Aston Villa will probably come out the top 5 because they don't care. They're probably going to go for Europa League. And what do you do if we get top 5? I don't care if we finish ahead of Liverpool or United or Villa or any of these fucking clubs because we're not winning the title this year. So the FA Cup's the only thing we can win. Champions League is no go. So yeah, in terms of the Premier League, more reasons why I hate my sporting directors. More reasons why these so-called football people can stop lying and telling me that Sanchez is a good goalkeeper. He's had a good season, but even a blind man can have a good season. Doesn't make him good. You know, doesn't mean he can see. You know what I'm saying? So as far as I'm concerned, going forward, we need a new goalkeeper. We need new defenders. We need new attackers because they're not clinical enough. Pedro Neto's arse. Garnetti was a wasted signing, and yeah. Against Hull, play the kids tonight. But is that the actual? No way.
Yeah,
That's
I think Brian's a Chelsea fan. That's also
no. Is that the actual official lineup?
Yes, I think so.
I watched the game, but I'm not doing no watch.
That's quite a strong lineup, to be fair with you. That's quite a. I forgot to mention something to Reece James on the Arsenal subject real quick. Yeah. The only reason Arsenal fans said Timber was better than Reece James is because Reece James has had more injured seasons, and Timber's had more consistent seasons. But let me tell you this: Reece James has won a Champions League.
I would take Reece James on half a leg over Timber.
Yeah, 100%. Same. Reece James, like I said this before, Reece James, when he's healthy, is one of the best fullbacks in the world.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Play the kids. We're playing Hull. Oh, well. To be honest, this is his former team, so he wants to beat them, you know, because they fired him. I hear that.
That's true. I just thought about it. That is true.
No wonder he's using the strong team. You know, he's facing the team that fired him, so I get it.
Isn't it more disappointing when you bottle a big lead? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, and we've done it so many times this season. It's the reason why we're not in a title race. There's a reason why we ain't going for Premier League title. We should be the Blue Sharks chasing down Arsenal. And Arsenal are light work. Like, if you're in a title race with Arsenal, you're winning the title. So it should have been us. But you know,
awesome
you know, today is to do, as Tottenham would say. Thoughts on Rosenewar now, African. Listen, 4 wins and a draw. First 5 games, you know, a little bounce, but who gives a shit? Like, he's not good enough to be Chelsea coach. We've had Mourinho, we've had Ancelotti, we've had Conte, we've had real winners as our manager, and now we have a brother that dresses up like he's about to go Shoreditch.
Sounds like a sore loser as well.
He's gone well strong. Oh, yeah.
Bro, he got fired by Hull for a reason. He wasn't even successful at Strasbourg. He did nothing at Strasbourg. He went from 7th to 7th. That's what he did. 7th to 7th in League 1. Bum-ass league where PSG's the only team that has money. I'm not taking no bummy manager in my club. Yeah, you may take Michael Carrick and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole's at the wheel, you know, your bummy club. But my club deserves the best of the best of the best. Get me a manager that wants to win. But this ownership doesn't want to do that. So as far as I'm concerned, if my manager can't win a league, he's not good enough for my club. So fuck Liam. But big him up though. Hopefully he does good this season. But fuck him too, because he's not. He should be managing a championship side, because that's what he is. Our last manager was a championship manager, and we hired another one. Fuck this season.
Maresca works out well though. Maybe Rosinio will be the same.
I don't give a fuck about working out well. They shouldn't be in my fucking club. Work out well. Fuck that. Arrogant. We've won the most trophies this century. We've dominated under Roman. Bring him back. If it wasn't for the bloody government, we'd still be dominating. Fuck this government and fuck Roman. No, fuck Blueco, not Roman. Roman. I'm pissed. I don't like talking. I don't like getting angry, but it just pisses me off when I see our club what it's become. We're moving like Arsenal and United now, and our fans are allowing this bullshit as well. Next thing we know, we're gonna have brothers singing outside the Stamford Bridge here. We're top of the XG table and all that bullshit. Talking about there's Arsenal brothers saying that Zubimendi makes them hard and that.
Do you know who came up with this crap?
So wait, what?
This is only new.
Bro. Next thing you're gonna have a Chelsea fan talking about Moises Caicedo makes me hard. Yeah, outside the stadium. Fuck that. I'm not Arsenal United here.
But the British are not. No offense, I don't mean to sound racist, but the British are not the type to call games. They're not. They're not like the Spanish. They're not like the Italians to call games off.
You know what?
Because they're all singing and happy going to games. They don't care about.
Thank God we didn't get Ineos. Thank God we didn't get them. Or it'd be even worse if we had them.
I don't mean to sound racist or anything, people. I'm just saying that it's how I observe it. That the British are not the type to go and call games off, just like the Italians or the Spanish or the Germans, like that. You know what I mean? They don't have the ultras. They don't have the what you call.
No fans in England are going to storm the pitch unless it's like utter negligence. Yeah.
Sorry.
Unless it's like utter negligence.
Yeah.
To the point where, I mean, the only pitch invasions you see in England is after a team have won a game or have won a league title.
Exactly.
In any division, so.
I saw it with my fan base, but then that was the only time I ever saw them serious. And I'm like, why don't you fucking do that again? This is the best chance to do it. You've come back from lockdown, and you have the whole season to start calling games off. But then once we sign my favorite player back, to Old Trafford, you're all outside queuing outside the mega store. Pick your fucking poison, absolute cunt. Anyways, I'm not sorry for my language. I don't care.
Lumen, I'm not arrogant. I just want my team to be great. It's not arrogant. But in terms of, I do accept the reality of having the ownership that we do. They're treating our club like Epstein Island. Bringing in kids, bringing out kids, bringing in kids, bringing out kids. Pause. But
hey, top Bowley, watch out. I'm just
saying. Fucking hell.
Hey, rumors are saying that Bali was on the list. Anyway, but the problem is that I have is that,
don't worry,
and the thing is this: you spent $2 billion for a squad that isn't good enough to win the league. How much money have we spent on kids that have not done nothing? That are like, what are we doing here? And then you tell me internal solutions when none of us centre. You spent more money on players that shouldn't be at a club than centre backs. These are our centre backs right now, right? There's Astris from the French league, at West Ham, Badashili from the French league, trash. Chalobah free from our academy, trash. Tossin free from Fulham, trash. Colwill from our academy, free. Fofana, you spent 80 million. That was Todd Bowley from Leicester. Hasn't been fit all this time. So half of our centre backs were for free, so we spent no money on them. And then the ones that you have spent money on, one is good but is injury prone. Another two were from French league, and they aren't good enough. So I don't care about Arsenal and Spurs. First of all, Spurs fans have never won anything, so I don't know why they complain. You know what I'm saying? But that the Spurs fans are arrogant because they've never been a big club in any part of history. They've never dominated. They've never won trophy, and also Arsenal fans.
Well,
Also, Arsenal have never been a dominant club either. The only clubs that have ever been dominant in the history of this league or in the history of football in terms of English football are Liverpool, United, and modern day City. Arsenal never had a period of dominance. They've had trophies here and there.
1930s,
Oh man, come on, man! Like World War II and
pre-Hitler
that. But like in the majority of this, it's been Liverpool and United. Liverpool and United are the two clubs that should be arrogant. They should be the arrogant fan base because they've got 2020. Yeah. Then it's City modern day fans should be arrogant. Me, I've seen my club have a period of domination in terms of we won everything, we won it all. So that's why I feel like way I do. But I've supported my club when we were small, when we were like Tottenham, when we were doing in just a couple FA Cups, doing when we had Desai, when we had Zola, Hasselbank, we were. But once you've touched league titles, Champions Leagues, the upper echelon of trophies, you want it again. You want that feeling again. That's all I want. I don't need a lot. I just need a couple league titles. I want that feeling again to be the best in England. We were at the end of last year, we were the best in the world. We slapped up PSG. I want that feeling again. That's all I want. That's all I want. My team's never been dominant. That's all I need. Give me 1 decade of domination and I'll be happy. That's all I need. One decade. Get me up to double figures in Premier League titles, another Champions League, and I'm good. More than that, I'm still good. More than that's bonus. But I've seen my team win a lot, and I'm happy with what I've seen my team win. But I'm not going to be happy allowing other clubs to overtake us and do what they're doing. I shouldn't be behind Aston Villa. I shouldn't be behind this version of United. I shouldn't be behind this version of Arsenal. I shouldn't be. I can
say the same for my club. My club shouldn't have fallen how it has.
Yeah, you've fallen as well, man.
We shouldn't have. We shouldn't have allowed it to happen.
It shouldn't have happened. Also, I also need to dominate London. I don't want to be. I need to win more league titles so the Arsenal fans are less quiet because all they say is yours is gold. Yeah, man. A couple more league titles and I'm good. If I win my 3rd Champions League and maybe 2-3 more Premier League titles, they can't chat to man.
African United.
Rodri's been charged for misconduct due to his refereeing comments. Yeah.
Oh, Matt. Yeah, he probably would have been. But that's the thing. That's all I want, That's all I want. I want to dominate London. I really couldn't care about Manchester, Liverpool. They're blue anyway, so I just want London to be fully blue. I don't want there to be conversations. Big up Everton and Man City. Blue coalition and that. Hey.
Yeah, big up Everton.
Liverpool, which team has been the most dominant in the league titles? I can answer that for him. I say Man United. Only because we dominated for longer, and we've won, still have more league titles since the Premier League started. We've
in Premier League United in prior to Premier League era was Liverpool.
Yeah,
80s and them teams there were solid.
Yeah. I need Spurs in the championship. I'm sure we'll all love it, man. It's Spurs.
Right.
But I think
listen, I'm Arsenal person. I'm Arsenal. I couldn't give a fuck about Spurs. I just want Arsenal to do the best they can. But
yeah,
we can't do our best.
Would be funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. That would be funny.
I want it, but I would still rather Leeds get relegated. I fucking hate Leeds as a United fan.
Leeds aren't getting relegated. They're too good. Especially with Calvert-Lewin, the form he's been on. I'm telling you, Leeds are a team that don't give up, and that's the one thing I would say about our game as well. They don't give up. When they get a sniff of a chance, they will take it. Yeah, that's the good thing I'll say about them. But
I think Leeds have one of the best set piece goals as well, and I think they've also scored one of the most goals as well this season. I think.
Yeah, and but I think I deserve Spurs to go down. If I'm going to be sad, I want Spurs fans to be even sadder.
That'd be fun. It'd be funny, man. Yeah, well, I hear Chelsea fans, they don't care with the Prem, and they would rather use CL. I think that's some Chelsea fans. I wouldn't speak for all Chelsea fans. It's worse for us because look where we are and how huge we are. Exactly.
I don't. UCL and Premier for me are the same. Like, but it's better. The one thing I would say about that is it's better to be more dominant in England than Europe. You get because Champions Leagues are so far and so between. You get maybe one every 5-6 years. Cool.
Yeah,
if you can do that, then you're good. But the Prem, you need 3 or 4 within a 10-year period, 4 to 5 in a 10-year period. If you can get half in a decade in the Prem, you're doing good things. And that's why I say only City, Liverpool, and United have had that kind of dominance where they've had 5-6 in a decade, just like City under Pep, United under Sir Alex, and I think Liverpool. I don't know who they under in that time, but
multitude of managers.
Bob Paisley, Bill Shank.
Yeah. But as I said, Arsenal haven't had that, I don't think, and we haven't had that. Like, we had a good period, but it wasn't that great. Like, if you think about it, like, it was a good.
No London club has dominated. Really.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, Arsenal in the 30s, but that's like, So, yeah, I mean, considering we're meant to be representing the country's capital, I think it's about time the South gets their act together.
Yeah.
It starts creating a monopoly.
Yeah,
and hopefully it's with us.
Hopefully it's us, but we're not. At the rate it's looking like it's not going to be us. It's not going to be Arsenal under Arteta either.
Give it to Brentford, fuck it.
Yeah, Brentford, maybe Fulham, the Innit boys.
Josh, what were you saying about Liverpool just now? I think I misheard you. You said something about Liverpool?
No, I said in relation to King's point about the dominant teams in English football history. I mean, the fact that a London club has never been dominant is quite crazy.
Yeah, London underachieved.
And I will say, London clubs have underachieved.
Big time.
I think only Chelsea and Spurs are like really on a European level. So,
considering how many clubs are in London too, don't forget that the London is massively underachieved. Massively.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Roman, there would have been no London club. I'll be honest. Big up Roman.
Sorry,
Arsenal could.
Well, I'd rather he went to Chelsea than Spurs. He was about to do that.
Oh yeah. It was because he went and then he saw Chelsea.
He saw Stamford Bridge over a plane, didn't he?
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Sliding doors moment. No. But anyway, I guess we'll move on.
Jack, you want anything on Chelsea? Is he falling asleep?
No.
All right. Fair enough.
I mentioned that with conviction. You don't give a shit. No.
I think we'll go
to that club.
Man United next. Shall I just get one out of the way?
I think Sunderland and Liverpool's probably
Actually, no, I do have something to say about Man United.
Haircut.
Yeah, the haircut, man. No, not that. I'm annoyed because I'd rather you had won the game, so at least the haircut brother would have been, finished his journey, or lost, because then West Ham would be 3 points from Tottenham, and the relegation thing would be
win-win. It's a win-win, isn't it?
Yeah. But a point it doesn't help me. A point doesn't help any agenda that I was running. Carrick title charge is over with that draw, and Spurs getting relegated is pretty much getting harder because of what you did at the end there.
Bro,
with Sesko.
King, both our clubs, huge missed opportunity to cut the deficit of Arsenal. Even though we're not in the title race, we could have cut the deficit.
Well,
mishap because Liverpool and Villa won. That's the problem in the top 5 race.
That's what hurts a lot, especially with
this race.
And how jammy they won as well. Villa won with their own goal as well.
Yeah.
That's what hurts, man. And all right, look,
you were poor though. I ain't gonna lie to you. In that West Ham game, you were absolutely terrible.
I will say this: it wasn't the worst performance and the worst result I've seen. It wasn't a good performance. It wasn't a performance that I can be like, all right, I will leave there with a bit of positive. Nah, it's not like that. Look, the result was fair considering the circumstances of the game.
Oh shit.
Considering the circumstances of the game, it wasn't as bad. All right. However, our attack let us down big time. And the one thing that really got to me that day was the fact that Luke Shaw, right? All right, he's had a few good games, Luke Shaw. All right, I'm not gonna call him out for his crap, but come on, the miscommunication for that Bowen cross to Souček's goal, it's just exactly what happened. All United had to do was just clear that ball, and we could have nicked a 1-0 win at the end. A scummy 1-0 win, I couldn't care less. We could have nicked it at the end. Casemiro barely offside, unlucky. Shit happens. All right, you can't always expect to be perfect. That was unlucky. That would have been a goal on another day. There was no VAR, but at the end of the day, I'm happy there's VAR, and I'm happy the game is fair. All right, personally, I'm for VAR. All right. Another one I want to add is Amad Diallo, man. All right, I'm one of Amad's biggest fans, and trust me, I still am. Amad's biggest fan. I really like Amad. All right, but come on, man. Your decision making needs to be better. It needs to be better. There was a time where Diallo made such a good run, you didn't find him. He was wide open. Could have put in a good cross into the box. You didn't lay the pass to him. It's in-game IQ that really gets to my head. There was a game, King, I don't know if you remember this, in one of the games this season, where Sanchez was off his line. Sesko was open in the box. Amad refused to cross the ball. Sesko would have had a wide open header. I don't know if you remember that. Bro, it's some of the in-game decisions that we make, and we don't capitalize on that. It's exactly why we don't pick up 3 points consistently. Cool, 4 wins in a row, 1 draw. I'm happy. I'm happy with how things have gone. But I'm not happy with the result away at West Ham. Because we could have won this game. Ahmad, at the end of the game, you could have gone towards goal and taken a shot. Maybe we could have won the game then and there. Sesko, really nice finish. Really nice finish. That was a lovely finish. The way he flicked that into the goal, that was a lovely finish. And this gets me thinking: does Sesko need to start now? Because Sesko's now scored 2 late goals, albeit he did miss 1 big chance against Spurs at the end. Although it was not going to do anything for us, we still got 3 points. Does Sesko need to start? I think he does now. I think it's time to play Cunha on the left and Buemo on the right and Sesko up top. I think Amad needs to come off the bench. Amad's a good player. And late in games, he can definitely take players on tired. He can definitely take on tired defenders. Definitely. 100%. I'm all for it. But come on. Your in-game management, in-game decision needs to be better. I'm not putting this on Michael Carrick one bit. Because Carrick had nothing to do with Amad's decision-making. And Carrick had nothing to do with the mistake that Luke Shaw and Lisandro Martinez made for not tracking Souček and not tracking Jarrett Bowen. Because that would have been a 1-0 Man United win. I'm sorry. Mistakes cost us this game. We weren't terrible, but we weren't great either. We had chances, we didn't take them. And this is exactly what happens. When you don't take a chance, you get punished. And we gave away a stupid goal. A stupid defensive mistake that led to a goal. I'm not angry about the game. I'm not angry about the result. The result was fair. I'm just angry about that one mistake we made in the game, man. Because that cost us 3 points. 2 points, excuse me. Because considering Liverpool won, Chelsea dropped points, City won. Who else? Who else got their points? Villa won. Arsenal dropped points. This is a big missed opportunity to close the gap. Whether people say, "Oh, as a joke, we're title contenders" or not, no, we're not. But I would rather close the gap, wouldn't I? I would have much rather cut the deficit to 10 points or something, or 9 points or whatever it is. 9 points, bro. Cutting the deficit to 9 points after the start of the season we had would have been something huge. Would have been huge. Let's just be honest. All right? This is on us. Not on Michael Carrick. This is on the players. They made that mistake during the game that cost us 2 points. Simple as. Simple as. Let me get to some of your comments real quick. I hated our game, but at least we showed that we can get something when bad. Exactly. That's the mentality. I think it's a mentality shift. The players are starting to get it now. That we needed to get a point when it mattered. In regards to the West Ham game, I don't think we deserved it. We were so poor. I don't think we were so poor, but we weren't good enough. That's how I'll say it. Let's get to other comments. Sorry, people. Let me just get to the comments real quick. I'm just trying to find the rest of the comments. Crap. I have to scroll down.
No, take your time.
All right, here we go. And Buemo striker and left wing is bullshit. Ahmad the fraud needs to stop taking Buemo's position. He's a right wing. I wouldn't call Ahmad a fraud because I still think he's a good player. But I agree. Ahmad needs to go to the bench and needs to start in Buemo and start Sesko up top. That's how I think it works. Sesko did score a top goal, bro. He was a great finish. People might not look at it as a good goal, but if you look at it closely, you see the way he got his foot onto the ball. See the way he flicked that ball into the back of the net, top bins, bro. That was a cold finish, man. Big up Sesko, man. Some people saying we can't play twice a week. What kind of bullshit is with the team, bro? It's just excuses, bro. Plain old bullshit excuses from this fucking idiot fan base. Luke Shaw, Dallo were dog shit too. Yeah, bro. I thought that was not bad. Don't care. But the Arsenal King, everyone gives Lamens, he could have saved the goal too. No, I wouldn't say that, bro, because that was not his fault. If Luke Shaw tracked his runner, he wouldn't have had to come out for that. He didn't expect the ball to come into the box, so he tried to claim it, but it got flicked before. He's a decent goalkeeper for now. He isn't great. I would say he's amazing. Like he's not world class, but he's been good for us. I would say he's definitely been a difference maker at the back for sure. If any top club got their house in order, they would have won the league. 100%. Standards. Always. By the way, midfield is slow and we should have dominant position against low block. Casemiro's old, I get it. He's young. Manu's been good, bro. I thought Manu was good. Taking off Cunha, Ahmad. Cunha can always just move in split second. Ahmad can scoring shit and his crosses is poor. Cunha didn't have his best of games, but I still think Cunha should have stayed on the pitch. I agree 100%. We put a Buemo on the right wing for a few minutes, and guess what? He assists Sesko. Exactly. I'm getting tired of Ahmad from the period of when we bigged him up in the Garnacho way too much, and Garnacho was his friend. Says a lot. I believe Carrick could have made subs earlier. Shaw and Dalot on those wings. Shaw is slow, and Dalot's headless chicken, very inconsistent. Time and time again, we play a shit team, and we have to take possession, and they defend. We struggle. I hate it. We're embarrassing. They're shit teams. West Ham was a team that we had to beat. 2 draws against West Ham this season just ain't good enough. That's 4 points dropped right there. Those 4 points could have been. Where are we now? We're 11 points behind Arsenal, right? Or 12 points behind Arsenal. 12 points behind Arsenal. We would have been 8 points behind Arsenal if it wasn't for 4 points dropped against West Ham. 8 points behind Arsenal. 8 points. Cunha and Buemo can be bad for a game, but when you win the last minute and experience for sure. I thought Buemo was poor. His first touch was off. His movement was poor. but he can pop up with an assist or a goal when you give him the ball. It is what it is. But I'm not going to shit on Michael Carrick because I don't think it was his fault. It was a mistake from Luke Shaw and Lissandro Martinez that costed us the game, let's be real. And Ahmad's decision-making. I played it on 3 players. 3 players then. We are playing left wing, that's why. I hear you. But then he's also playing up top and right wing. Right wing, when he plays, he gets something. To be fair with you, he has scored goals when he's played up top. But that's really about it. Anyone else want to add on Man United, or should we move on to the next game, Man City?
Well, I had both my phones on, one for the United game, the other one for the United Strands live stream.
Oh yes.
Very, very disappointed that you got a last-minute goal. But that's the character that Michael Carrick has instilled in you guys since his interim appointment. It was quite devastating that West Ham couldn't hold on, because then Spurs would have been 3 points off relegation. But alas, West Ham had chances with Callum Wilson on the break and we didn't take them, and United punished them for it. Wonderful goal from Sesko as well. Really good volley. Wonderful touch. So, fair play. And you're definitely getting Champions League. I think that's a given. With the fact that obviously you're not in any competition now. You've only got, 1 game per week, or maybe even longer, depending on when FA Cup games and European games are played. So I think you're a stalwart for the top 4 or top 5, which gives you an extra layer of comfort. So fair play. And I think West Ham will stay up as well. I think Forest are going down, especially after the Sean Dyche sacking.
Speaking first, as I alluded to earlier, Vitor Pereira is their new interim boss until the end of next season. There isn't any sort of clause say if they get relegated, he's getting sacked. It's just
he'll be sacked later in the season, bro. Trust me.
But it's just a flat 18-month contract essentially that he's got. So yeah.
18 months might turn into 18 weeks. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Do you not think Maynard can move the ball more forward? Yeah, I definitely think he can. But you know what? I think that's quality. If you give him the ball more, he'll definitely do that. The whole team was passing backwards and sideways, even went down. I think they were trying to play it safe. Joshua, we have to continue this form. Chelsea and Liverpool are not that far behind. I also want Villa to capitulate. I think it's
well, King Khan. I think Villa will inevitably drop down because Emery's going to be full focused on that Europa League trophy. Because obviously Villa haven't won anything in about 30 odd years, and he's got such pedigree in that competition. I think he will focus there. So I don't think you need to be too worried about Villa. They'll slowly drop down. With Chelsea and Liverpool, I mean, Arsenal and City probably top 2. You got Chelsea and Liverpool; they're going to be in the top 4. To be honest, you make a good point there. But I think because Liverpool and Chelsea are both in other competitions, that's going to take their toll on their squad, especially Liverpool. So I think you've got a magnificent chance of finishing the Champions League spot. And Akvin, I said at the beginning of the season in our predictions, I said you'd be right in the Champions League race until the last day, where you drop into the Europa League and you finish like 5th or 6th. You could go one better than that and finish in the Champions League spots. So I think you will. I think you will. 5th place will get Champions League anyways this season. So sorry,
5th is going to get Champions League anyways this season because of the coefficient thing.
Oh yeah, and obviously it's a top 5, so there's an extra layer there. I think Villa will drop down. Whether they finish outside the top 5, I don't know.
1,000 points, and the rest of them are on 93,000 below. So I think England will definitely get it because most of the English clubs are also in the knockouts of the European competitions as well. So I think top 5 is pretty much likely. So I at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you finish now. Top 3rd, 4th, or 5th, whatever it is. Champions League place is what we can get. And that's what we need to probably hopefully get better players. But do I trust this board too? We'll see. And speaking of this board, I need to speak against the Jim. Yeah, the rat. Yeah, I'm not even gonna call him sir because he's not a sir after the comments he fucking made. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck Jim Ratcliffe. Absolute scum. Yeah, talking about the UK has been colonized by immigrants. Really?
Oh shit! That's funny. That's funny. I mean, to be honest, it's not the first time.
The UK has been colonized by immigrants.
Yeah. The Romans, the Vikings, the French,
Normans.
yeah, man. They're colonized, so it's nothing new.
Bro, let me tell you something. I'll tell you a secret of my secret of my family, but I'll tell you a fact. And this is nothing to do with the UK. Because my ancestors are immigrants of where we are, where we live. Yeah, Thailand. We are immigrants. Pretty much everyone's an immigrant. Let's just be real. Everybody has ancestors. Everybody has a family. That's an immigrant. And the audacity for this cunt, to come and say you guys can call us immigrants, but this fella has not paid a single tax. He's not paid tax. He's not paid 1 ounce of tax, and he's a fucking resident in Monaco. This guy lives in Monaco.
Oh, so he's an immigrant himself.
Exactly. So you're not an immigrant.
Speaking about himself.
So you're not an immigrant in Monaco then.
Oh shit. No, well, technically he's a resident of Monaco, so he's an immigrant in the UK.
Well,
technicality. On the technicality.
Whatever it is, my family, in this country, were one of the first people to move from India to Thailand. Ever. Seriously.
Yeah, no. He should be sanctioned. Last time someone made comments like that in a sports club, they got their club taken away from them.
Bro,
but he's only a minor. He's a minority owner, so I think his minority share should be given to the fans.
He should be gone, bro. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I'm not happy he made those comments.
Over.
I'm not happy he made those comments, but at the end of the day, if it gets him sanctioned, I'm gonna celebrate. But
I don't think it would be a big celebration because I think the shares will probably go back to the Glazers, so it'll be worse.
No, but then again, does the Dubai group buy the small shares? Because then again, that gives them a higher chance of buying the club. I don't know, but we'll see.
I don't know. Well, although does the government take the shares? Because last time the government took the shares. Who knows?
We'll see, man. We'll see. But at the end of the day, sanction these people while you can. So I'll hope.
Or you could get more Americans coming in. Get another group of Americans come in and take your shares. LeBron James. You could have Liverpool. Have a LeBron James.
LeBron James is in Liverpool, so
yeah. So Kevin Durant or something, or Steph Curry, or there's plenty of.
Give me Tom Brady, bro. Sell your shares to Birmingham and buy some at United. You know what I mean? Run a football club. Run the real football. You know what I mean? Not the football in America. Run the football here. You know what I mean? Run the football. No pun intended. Let me just go to these comments real quick. If we don't spend huge in the summer, I want to get a fat squad. We'll struggle to get in the Premier League next season. It's happened time and time again for us in the past. Exactly. Whenever we've seen progression, the next year it's regression. Why? It's because they don't want to spend when we're in the Champions League. That's exactly the fucking issue. I would love him too, but he's never going to join Man United.
Kopama, he had a bad miss.
Yeah, he had a Viva Anyone Country moment, man. Literally, it was all over Instagram, bro. I literally saw Viva Anyone Country for this guy for half.
Kopama needs to stop kicking the ball back to Madueke. He needs to stop doing that. Man.
That was such a bad miss, man. I can't lie. I thought.
Did you clock? Sky Sports made a compilation of every single Big Six player missing easy chances.
Yeah.
To protect their goals and crazy.
Yeah, but Kopama need to be better. To be honest, he had a good game up until that point, but you need to finish those.
Even your family, King Khan. You know what I mean? Even my family, even King's family, Josh's family. We've all had ancestors or people from our past to have been immigrants.
Why not? Palmer wants to come. He doesn't want to go to United. He knows your club is dead. Come on, man.
He's a
He's a
United,
United
fan.
fan.
He doesn't want.
So you know how many people support different clubs?
No, that's what I said. He supports United, but he doesn't want to join. That's the
Exactly.
thing. He doesn't care.
Who cares if they support a club?
Sanction him when he has to fuck off, bro. Ineos can go tomorrow.
I'm out of Chelsea fans that didn't come to Chelsea.
I
man.
pray to God the news is true, but Ineos being sanctioned, man, because I've seen some of the news already in the past hour that Ineos might get sanctioned. So I hope it's true.
Yeah, it will only be Ineos, so it's only small shares.
Yeah, the Glazers sold those shares for a reason. Oh, and also it might hurt the Adidas deal with United. That's the thing, because unless the Glazers buy those shares back, Ineos will give the Glazers a bad reputation because of the Adidas deal.
Yeah. So Ineos shares will get sold to some American, I don't know, some Americans.
Give it to the Dubai group that we were promised. The Glazers sold those shares for a reason. They also want to spend $1 billion or something on a cricket club in India.
They already got their money though. They already got their money.
Yeah, they do. If Ineos are out, we can get a full sale. That is true. Because then again, the Glazers will only sell if Ineos leave. They can only sell the club, because in the small shares, Ineos still own those small shares. Yeah. So once the Glazers get rid of Ineos, then the full sale can happen. So they have to get rid of Ineos first. Arab oil money only. That's how you need to be competitive in football now. True.
I don't think any of the Arab oil money people can own a club in England. I think they already the Saudis have Newcastle. Dubai, I think, has Qatar has Qatar, unless Qatar sell PSG, and then Dubai has what's
people
it called?
Don't get it. Like this somebody calling it. It's just people don't get it. It's like it's a different ownership group. It wasn't the same ownership group as PSG. It was a different ownership group. It was gonna be like a different group from Qatar. It's the same country, but different group of owners from Qatar. PSG have Qatar Airways, right? Whereas
no, it's not Qatar Airways. They have the Royal Qatar family.
Yeah,
I don't know if Qatar has like control over everything like UAE, because like obviously Dubai and Abu Dhabi are different, like Emirates, but they're all under one emirate. Like
Qatar's not in UAE. Qatar is their own country, so it's Dubai, Abu Dhabi. They're different states, right?
Like within UAE.
UAE,
but
exactly.
But UAE, like that, the family owns everything. Like,
exactly. The royal family and everything like that.
Yeah.
In there, yeah. So this is what I mean, like different.
So it depends. Is it going to be like a separate? Like, is this ownership going to have ties to other ownership? Because if it does, then it might cause problems.
That's the thing. Because that's true. City owned by Abu Dhabi. So if we get someone from Dubai, then that's fine because it's different state, different.
Well, it depends how close they are linked to each other, and if they pass, it could be different.
Yeah. Dubai can buy UAE is lots of different states, principalities. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, but they're all under the same kind of umbrella.
Big up, Andre.
It doesn't matter who has the hardest schedule, man. It doesn't really matter.
I think City had the hardest schedule, to be honest, because they still have to play Arsenal. They still have to play Chelsea.
Arsenal have the hardest schedule because they don't know how to win in, April, May.
Still have to go to Chelsea away. Still have to play. Oh no, Arsenal have the hardest schedule, right?
Nah. I think it's City.
But then again, City already played all the top 6 teams, pretty much, except Arsenal and Chelsea.
No, I don't think so. Let me see.
They've already played Spurs.
City have a piss easy schedule.
Don't count Spurs. They've already played Liverpool twice. They've beaten twice. They've already played Arsenal once, drew them.
So City's Premier League schedule is Newcastle, Leeds, Forest, West Ham, Palace, Chelsea, Arsenal, Burnley, Everton, Brentford, Bournemouth, Villa. So in terms of difficult games, you would say
is that Man City that you spread out?
Yeah, Man City.
That's a dead easy schedule.
Yeah, they've got this title in the bag.
No, but then again, there's Champions League, the league.
No, it's relatively easy, but there are difficult games. Leeds away will be difficult. Forest will be difficult because they fight for their lives. West Ham away will be difficult because they fight for their lives. Obviously, they got Arsenal. They got us. We're fighting for something. Burnley
not-
away will be easy. Everton away will be easy. Brentford at home will be easy. Bournemouth away will be easy. And Man City Villa could have depending on what happens, could have implications on Europe and on title at the end of the season.
But that's what I mean. Like, if like these clubs that you read out, like City, Arsenal, they're gonna have games in between. Not saying that the schedule.
Yeah,
That's
not too big a deal.
If you're talking solely Premier League, I agree. Like that run for Man City is doable. But if we're
Arsenal
talking,
have an easier run though. They have Brentford, Wolves, Spurs, Chelsea, Brighton, Everton, Bournemouth, City, Newcastle, Fulham, West Ham, Burnley,
they already
Palace.
play Brentford. They already play Brentford. So Wolves next. That should be a win. After that they play
Tottenham.
Tottenham should be a win. You should beat them.
It won't be.
Chelsea at home. No, well, the thing is, Wolves away is going to be the most difficult out of their next 2-3 fixtures.
Yeah, but they're pretty much gone though. Wolves. They're pretty much.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the worst type of team to play. A team that has nothing to play. Well, just they're playing for their pretty much they're playing for their next contract. Some of these players. So if they want to, impress, beat up an Arsenal team, maybe some of these players get transferred to a better club.
I think they'll win the next 3 games. I think Arsenal will win the next 3 games. They typically beat Chelsea at home, but it could be a different result this year. Who knows? After Chelsea, they play who?
Brighton.
And then we have
Everton. Then City.
Brighton away, right? Brighton away.
Yeah. Brighton away. Everton at home.
2 points dropped. That could be 2 points dropped. That's a tough game.
No, Brighton will be easier than the Chelsea and Tottenham picture because Brighton haven't been good this season.
Yeah, I agree.
Brighton are 14th.
King Carl, we need a manager that knows how to platform and attack.
But also, you also have to realistically say that the Tottenham and Chelsea game are going to be much difficult more now because both Tottenham and Chelsea know that Arsenal go for the title and will try and stop them. And also, Tottenham have the new manager bounce as well. You also have to figure that out, that the new manager bounce might be affected.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. Rennes are beating PSG 3-1 right now.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why I said, oh shit, earlier, because Rennes was winning. They're winning 3-1 now. Oh.
Chelsea starts in 5 minutes, by the way. So get that. Prediction.
Who cares?
1-0 Hull.
Then talk about the rest of the Premier League games.
Let's go, Rennes. Let's go, Rennes. Let's go, Rennes. Come on, man. Fuck
any other Prem games?
They got nice kits though.
City Fulham. Do you guys watch it? I didn't watch the game, so.
City Fulham.
No.
City do what they do best. They just win. You know what I'm saying, man? Blue Sharks. You know what I'm saying? Durnan. They're coming for you. No, I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch any of the Wednesday fixtures, I'll be honest. I didn't.
Yeah, the 2 derbies can take it out of you 100%. Look at Brentford. It was a derby to what happened. Igor Thiago bottled so many chances. So I'm going to take him out of FPL, bro.
Igor Thiago. Igor Thiago.
Forest 0, Wolves 0, Palace 2, Burnley 3. That's a shock result. Sunderland 0, Liverpool 1. Oh, we'll talk about these 2 games. So City and Aston Villa beat Brighton 1-0 through an own goal. Spurs lost to Newcastle 2-1 at home. No surprises there. Everton lost to Bournemouth at home 2-1. A bit of a surprise there. Can't lie to you, considering how poor Bournemouth have been in the last month. Quite surprising. Any other results that I missed out on? Just 2 more games.
I was surprised that Burnley beat Palace away. They were 2-0 down midway through the first half and ended up leading 3-2 at half time. Held on. So who knows? Burnley could stage a magnificent relegation escape. I mean, it might be a bit beyond the realms of possibility, but it just shows how poor Brighton are. That King said earlier, considering Palace beat them away and then proceeded to lose to one of the worst sides in the league at home.
Yeah, but Palace don't care either though, because they've lost all their players pretty much.
Josh, is this the same Marcus Edwards that played for Sporting Lisbon?
Who now plays for Burnley? I think so. Jacques will know but I don't know if he's AFK.
What, the one who used to be at Tottenham? Yes.
The one that was at Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah, and at Tottenham. Marcus Edwards. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because I remember him from FM. That's why.
Yeah, he's a Tottenham player.
Tottenham Academy guy, right? So.
Yeah. He went to Sporting and that.
Josh, did you watch the City game, or did you watch any other games?
No, I did not watch the City game. 3 o'clock kickoff against fucking Fulham, who have lost their last 20 consecutive Premier League games against City. Yeah, absolute waste of time.
We'll see.
And the boys got rubbed out. Bow.
Did any of you watch the Sunderland Liverpool game or not?
Hell no.
Me and Jack were kind of watching it midway through while at university work, but it just seemed like a boring game. And Liverpool, to their credit, managed to grind out for 3 points, an absolutely crucial 3 points, as Chelsea and United both dropped points as well. Fair play to Liverpool. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what winners do. When the going gets tough, they have the ability to dig out a result when it doesn't look likely. And I think they'll finish in the top 5 as well, certainly. At the end of the day, you spend that much money in the summer, you can't not. So, fair play.
I think Villa are probably going to try and go for the Europa League now, I think, at this rate.
Yeah, of course.
All right, then. We'll get to score predictions for the FA Cup. Or you want to preview that a little bit? Hull City, Chelsea, King, take it away. Preview and prediction.
I mean, against William Rosini's former club that fired him. Just win the game, get through to the next round of the FA Cup. There's not really a preview. We need to bounce back from that 2-2 draw with Leeds. And we need to take our chances. No excuses. Just get the 3-0 win. I'm gonna say we score a lot of goals. I'm gonna say we concede a couple, so I'm gonna go 4-1 Chelsea. Bish bash bosh.
Concede a couple.
I was gonna say 4-2, but I'll just go 4-1.
I'll go.
That's why I said it first, but then I realized I don't think Hull are gonna score 2. I think they'll just score 1.
3-1 Chelsea. Josh, Jack, score prediction?
5-1 Chelsea. Same as who was it? Cardiff? No, Chelsea in the last round. Easy.
Wait, who do Lens have? If Lens win the next game, they'll go top of the table again. Let's go. Lens. I'm English, mate. I'm English, mate. Lens. No, I don't say that right.
No. Just want to say one more thing about the Chelsea Hull game. Delap used to play for him on loan when he was at City.
Did he?
In 2021 or 22, I believe it was around that sort of time. It's just one of those like FIFA things you remember. You've been playing like championship sort of stuff. But yeah, just want to add that bit of context as well.
What's your score prediction, Jack? For
3-1 Chelsea. Fuck it.
Wrexham, Ipswich. 2-1 Wrexham. Oh, 3-1 Wrexham. Sorry, 3-1 Wrexham. Jack?
2-0 Ipswich.
2-0 Ipswich?
Well, 3-1 Wrexham. They'll have their Wembley day out, I reckon.
Jack, what was your prediction again? Sorry?
2-0 Ipswich.
2-0 Ipswich, okay. King, score prediction? Wrexham, Ipswich. You're on mute, bro. Your StreamYard.
My bad. I said 3-1. 3-1.
3-1. Okay.
Wrexham. It's a championship tie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Championship.
Yes.
Who's doing better this season? Actually, you know what? No. 2-1 Ipswich.
Okay.
I'm also doing it kind of to spite Josh in a way, in a jokey way. Well, as long as Ipswich get knocked out in the next round, that's what matters. And if Norwich get through and don't get knocked out.
No. Deadpool FC are probably going to get knocked out, I'll be honest with you. But they're at home, so we'll see.
You're going to be thanking yourself.
Apologies, lads.
So good, bro. Burton Albion, West Ham United, 3-1 West Ham. I'm just going for 3-1, so fuck's sake.
2-1 Burton. No, 4-2 Burton. It'll be like Wimbledon 2019.
4-0 West Ham. Come on. No, 3-0 West Ham. Fucking Burton Albion. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Wait, who versus who?
Burton Albion, West Ham.
West Ham against Burton.
Oh,
Burton
4-0 West Ham.
League
4-0 to the Amis.
Yeah,
It's day.
surely this ain't going to be a banana skin.
No, no way.
It can.
Burnley Mansfield, 4-1 Burnley.
Burnley Mansfield. 2-0 Mansfield.
1-0 Mansfield.
2-1 Mansfield, yeah.
Nice. Manchester City, Salford City.
It's 12-0 Man City.
Speaking of a Man City,
6-0 Man City.
Speaking of Manchester City, earlier we had this comment right here. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know if you guys saw it. Hold on, let me just bring it back up real quick.
Is it his predictions for the next few Premier League games?
Here it is. That's at 9-1. I'll go 6-1 Man City. 6-1.
10-0. 10-0.
10-0 City. Josh, Jack, score predictions.
12-0 City.
I said
Seriously?
6-0 City. So 6-0 Man City,
Well,
should I specify? Because Salford are called
Josh,
Salford City.
Actually, 12-0.
Yeah, duh. Salford is shit. Man City are
Yeah, well,
winning.
they're gonna rotate heavily, bro. They're gonna rotate heavily.
They're not going to rotate heavily. Bro, Haaland started against fucking Leicester. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I swear that
Pep's
the
not gonna
last
rotate.
round they didn't rotate and won like 12-0 or something ridiculous or something like that.
10-1.
They won 10-1 against.
Yeah, man. Man, Pep don't care about rotation.
He
Gonna
likes to
smack
rotate.
him.
He likes to rotate in the cups. To be fair.
No,
So-
man, he ain't no rotisserie. He's trying to win.
Hold on 1 second. All right. Norwich City, West Bromwich Albion. Josh.
2-1 Norwich. Has to be.
Yeah, 2-1 Norwich. Jack King.
2-0 Norwich.
Who versus who?
Norwich, West Brom. Josh is
Biggest club in East Anglia.
Oh yeah, 3-1 West Brom.
Okay.
That's sick.
Jack.
I said 2-0
Jabbing
Norwich.
you.
Sorry.
2-0 Norwich.
Nice. Southampton, Leicester.
West Brom.
I would love another 9-0 Leicester, but it's not going to happen. 3-1
No, did you guys not see the Championship game at the weekend?
4-3
Leicester was
Southampton.
3-0 up at half time and lost 4-3 at home to
man.
Southampton.
Oh man.
Yeah, so,
They were 3-0 up at half time.
yeah, Leicester were, and then they lost 4-3.
They pulled.
I'm going to go with the opposite. I reckon Southampton will be 3-0 up at half time and Leicester will win 4-3.
Southampton pulled a Man United and came back. That's what they did. Because when you came back from 3-0 down against Spurs at halftime, 1-5-3. Remember that one? I'm gonna go 3-0 Southampton actually on this one.
Yeah, 3-0 Southampton.
It's unfortunate to see King Power and Leicester like this, man. I might have a video.
Was Leicester at home?
No, it's at St. Mary.
3-2 Leicester.
I would love that.
King Power.
Everyone giving their score predictions?
Yeah.
All right then. Aston Villa, Newcastle. This is gonna be a good game.
No, it won't. Newcastle shit away from home. 2-1 Villa.
2-1 Villa, yeah, I agree. 2-1 Villa. 2-1 Villa. King,
3-1 Villa.
Jack. Jack,
Sorry?
you there?
Yeah, sorry, what's going on?
Villa Newcastle.
Oh, Villa Newcastle. Oh. 2-0 Villa. Run it back again. Run it back.
Liverpool Brighton. I'm gonna go 2-1 Brighton. Shock win. That should have been us. That should have been us, not fucking Brighton. Yeah, that should be us. Liverpool Brighton.
What
2-1
should have been you?
Brighton.
I'm saying that would have been Man United. It's unfortunate.
What do you mean? You lost to Grimsby, isn't it?
No, Brighton.
Grimsby.
Oh yeah, Brighton.
That would have been us.
You lost to Brighton.
Playing Liverpool on Sunday, man. Anyway,
Yeah.
Liverpool Brighton. I'm gonna go 2-1 Brighton.
3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool.
Yeah, great minds think alike.
Jack,
I
join
said
me.
2-1 Brighton.
Nice, let's go. Birmingham. Two clubs I hate, man. Part of me likes Aston Villa, and the United fan of me hates Weeds. Weed scum bastards. Leeds United away at Birmingham City.
1-0 Leeds after extra time.
2-1 to Leeds.
Sorry, what's the match again? Sorry, I'm just really slow today.
Birmingham Leeds.
Oh yeah, 2-0 Leeds. 2-0 Leeds.
To the team that beat Arsenal in the League Cup final, 2-0.
Not bad, man.
And one of the teams that you failed to beat midweek.
Josh, you still 1-0 Leeds.
Okay, yeah, good one, Jack.
Josh, you said 1-0 Leeds, right?
After extra time, yeah.
I'll go for 2-1 Leeds. Why not? All right.
What's the night?
What the hell?
Grimsby
Apologies.
Town.
Gee, Josh.
I hate you, Amarim. Grimsby Town.
Grimsby.
Yeah, 2-2. Grimsby win 11-10 on penalties. Oh no, 12-11.
Who they facing?
I'm gonna go 2-1 Grimsby against Wolves.
Grimsby Wolves.
Oh shit.
2-1 Grimsby.
Where is it at? Grimsby.
It's
2-1 to Grimsby.
Grimsby's ground. I don't know what their ground is, but it's probably full of fish. Blundell
2-1
Park.
Grimsby.
It's a Blundell Park. I know Minano was making some blunders there. Their ground's named after Onana. Blundell Park. Or Fabianski in the League Cup final against Birmingham. No, Szczesny, wrong Polish lad, sorry. But regardless, yeah, 2-1 Grimsby after extra time. There's a fun fact I saw that this would be the third team that Grimsby have beaten with like the letter W in the opposition's name, I think, something like that. Oh, for fuck's sake, King.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Can you bring up the moment they won at Anfield as well, please?
That's the result. It's
No,
going to be
back
the
in
same.
2001, man. That's ancient years.
Grimsby.
I hate you, Amber. I'm so glad you
He under the club so much. Fucking hell.
Everyone agreed that Grimsby Town are going to win this game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is that so funny, Josh?
Shut up. Let's get on to the next game.
No.
All right. We have some predictions to get through. Oxford United Sunderland. 2-1
Sunderland.
2-1 Sunderland.
I'll go with Jacques. 2-0 Sunderland.
3-0 Sunderland.
Stoke City Fulham. Old classic Premier League tie.
2-0 Fulham. Although Stoke aren't doing too badly this season.
1-1 and Fulham will win on penalties. 5-4.
3-1 Stoke after extra time.
4-2 to the Innit boys.
Who's that? Fulham?
Fulham, yeah, the Innit boys. Come on, man. The Nigel man. Fulham.
Jack, have you given yours?
Yeah, I said 2-0 Fulham. But I was also saying that Stoke aren't doing too badly this season in comparison to their usual sort of business in the Championship, being in and around the playoffs and whatnot.
Cold night in Stoke.
Arsenal, Wigan. Josh, Jack, take it away, please.
Who gives a shit? Wigan are doing poorly in League One. They recently sacked their manager. We should be winning this. I think the lineup will be fucking Kepa, Lewis Skelly, Hincapié, Mosquera, Ben White, Norgard, Merino's injured, 1 year is out on loan. Eze, and whoever else can play in midfield, I suppose. I think Martinelli will play on the left. Yeah, we might as well throw Jack in. Martinelli on the left.
Did he get sent off?
Jesus up front. and who's on the right? It'll probably be Madueke still. It's funny actually. Me and Jack a few nights ago were watching Arsenal 2 Huddersfield 1 when Schillaci got sent off. It might be something like that. I think it'll be 2-1 Arsenal. We'll make hard work of it. Luckily, I won't be able to see it because I'm actually doing something with myself. So, it'll be another waste of 90 minutes. Easy. Come on now. That's disgusting. That is awful.
Hey, it's not mine.
Yeah, but 2-1 Arsenal. Let's have it, boys. Round of 16.
Jack, you want to give your thoughts on this game or not?
What the fuck, man?
Oh my
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
but
regardless, Wigan, they are 22nd in League One. So
they're dog shit. We need to win.
Their manager's Ryan Lowe. I have no idea who the fuck he is. Oh no, sorry, he was recently Wigan boss. My bad. So I assume they got an interim boss in. Fuck knows. It says that Glenn Whelan's part of like the backroom staff there. What the fuck? Is he their fucking interim boss?
Graham Wheelbarrow is their interim.
Oh my days, he's part of the fucking backroom staff, Glenn Whelan. Fucking hell. He used to ball out for Stoke City. In Ireland. But anyway, regardless, come on, we have to just get through this fucking 3-0 win. Just a fucking formality is what we need, and a fucking clean sheet, and just to fucking score a shit ton of goals, because the golfing class between the two teams at this current stage is just massive. And if you can't get through this would sort of be like or even worse than when Chelsea lost 4-2 to Bradford 11 years ago. But granted, Bradford got to a flipping cup final in that sort of time period, like 2 years beforehand. So, yeah, I'm not trying to throw strays at Chelsea and whatnot, but it's just like that's the sort of sentiment that it would be if, say, Wigan were to like pull off a 2-1 winner in North London. Yeah,
is that Emirates?
Yeah. It's not what's
DW Stadium.
Oh, the DW Stadium, yeah.
Oh yeah, then you should win.
I'll go 3-0 Arsenal. King, what do you think?
I have two results in my head. I see we're going to be a stinky 1-0, or they're going to smash them 5-0. So I'm going to be optimistic and say 5-0.
I'll go Gyökeres 2, Martinelli 1. I have a feeling Arsenal will strong.
Oh, what a miss! Estevan missed an open goal. Fucking hell.
What are you saying? What you saying, King? Your score prediction?
5-0.
5-0. All right, Macclesfield versus Brentford. They changed the name to not Macclesfield. 2-1 Brentford.
2-1 Macclesfield. That's really different.
2-0 Brentford. Also, by the way, Wigan's ground, it's called a Brick Community Stadium, by the way.
No longer
But
DW
Stadium is its actual name. Yeah, you're right, Josh.
The
Dave Whelan Stadium. Imagine you name a stadium.
The Ben Watson Stadium.
Based off Joseph Riseborough
Stadium. Dave Whelan. For Dave Whelan, for Roberto Martinez.
Dave Whelan. Wow.
What a miss. What game were you on?
Macclesfield versus Brentford. I went for 2-1 Brentford.
3-1 Brentford. Brentford should win that comfortably.
And last but not least, Port Vale versus Bristol City. This game's being played in March for some reason.
As in March for some reason.
No, it is. This game is literally being played in March.
Why?
I don't know why. I don't know why this game is being played in March.
Well, Port Vale versus Bristol.
I said the 3rd of March. I thought you were taking the piss.
What?
2-3 weeks later.
I'm not. I'm looking through live scores. It's literally on the 3rd of March. Yeah.
Why the fuck is it the 3rd of? That's a whole month later. That's crazy.
Is it because of Port Vale Stadium or something like that? Is it because being rebuilt or something?
Oh fucking hell! Just do it in a neutral ground. What's this?
Yeah, man.
Who the fuck's gonna want to host that?
I'll go.
Oh, you can just put it in a local pub park or something.
Local fucking pub. Yeah, go.
3-1 Bristol.
Oh shit!
Everyone else.
I can't predict that result. They could have mere injuries by then. You could have been a whole different team. Now 3-1 Bristol.
5-5 Bristol win on pens.
That is funny.
I'm just going to quickly see why it's been postponed.
I don't.
When is the next round of matches? If
it's been deemed unplayable from a pitch inspection today.
Wait,
so fuck knows.
Their prediction?
So what? So they moved it for a month.
Almost a whole month. Yeah.
3 weeks essentially. For 2 weeks.
Yeah. Then when's the next FA Cup round?
Probably gonna be in March, like early March. I'd say after that time probably. Because semifinals.
Wait, is there an international break at some point?
Yeah, it's gonna be in March. Yeah, like late March.
Okay. That's still funny. That is still funny, man. Said 3 weeks later.
Has everyone given their score prediction for this one?
I mean, Port Vale, I suppose I like League One, so I'm just gonna back Bristol City and say 2-1 Bristol City or 3-1 Bristol City.
3-1 Bristol. Everyone, Josh and King.
Bristol win on pens.
Score the match.
Fucking 2-2.
And
I already said 3-1 Bristol.
Penalty score.
You asking?
Josh penalty score. Josh penalty score.
I said 2-2.
No, penalty shootout score.
Oh, well, 6-5.
What?
Okay, I should have said something else.
What other game did you say score prediction? Penalty shootout for?
Honestly, mate, I don't think I'll be able to remember. No, Grimsby Wolves. I said they'd do Wolves like they did United.
2-1?
No, 2-2, 12-11 to Grimsby and pens.
Okay. That's the same exact score. You're taking a piss. That's funny.
We have a few things to talk about before we go. Wolves Arsenal. Obviously, we had.
Oh my god!
What's happening?
You missed. Oh my god! What are you doing? This brother was. Oh my days! Liam Delap is not a striker. He's an alien. Fuck.
No, he's a midfielder, just like his dad.
King, is it Viva Edmund Country moment another one?
If you watch the replay, it's bad, bro.
Yeah, I will do.
The goalkeeper kicks it against him. He hits off the post. He gets it back, and then he messes up. All you have to do is smack it into the net.
His slander name needs to change from Delap to Delap Dance. Fucking hell.
Number is devastated because he doesn't know what he's doing.
That's what he's going to be doing to his teammates when he next scores. Giving them a lap dance.
He delects.
Right, calm down, Jack.
Nah, he delects shooting. That's what he does.
He delaps consistency.
Yeah, he delects consistency.
It's not even consistency. He's just rubbish.
He
delaps
shooting abilities.
I told people I didn't want him at United. I said he'd be rubbish. He'd be another Rasmus Højlund.
Fucking hell, man.
Well, Napoli now. Is what it is.
Me.
Anyways, sorry. Josh, Jack, Wolves Arsenal preview and predictions. Because
Josh cannot talk right now because his phone's run out of power. But anyway, regardless,
you go ahead, Jack.
Wolves Arsenal. I mean, no time for fucking shit. How to just get fucking 3 points, lads. Just get 3 points and just keep just gunning. I don't know. Sorry, the way that Josh's screen was just frozen.
He saw his screen just now, and then like, it was like
hello.
What's going on?
We're doing. We're doing the Wolves Arsenal predictions in it. Preview and whatnot. What? Shut the fuck up, Josh. 1-0 Wolves. Are you taking a fucking piss? Yes, he is. But anyway, regardless, 2-0 Arsenal. Smash and grab. That's all we need. Clean sheet, 3 points. Keep the pressure on.
Is there anything you do different
for now?
What would you do differently from the Brentford game? What, would you put a different?
Actually, take on like Saka or whoever's playing on a wing takes on their fucking fullback and doesn't try and pass it around and try and just piss about when you've only got 1 goal lead. Because statistically, you're under more pressure. You've only got 1 goal lead, and say you're going into the last 10 minutes of the game. Than you are, say, if you got a 4 goal lead or a 5 goal lead. Obviously, I mean it's common fucking sense, but some managers they're a bit loco in their head. Arteta, to give you an example.
Mikel Loco Arteta.
Mikel Loco, filo de puta. I'll say that kind of shit. I'll say that shit.
It's puteta.
Yes. Yes. Cabeza de patata. Cabeza de patata. Potato fucking head. That's what he is.
Yeah. La cabeza, la loco cabeza, isn't it?
Yeah, but anyway, what's your predictions for the game?
3-1. 3-1 Arsenal. I think you'll bounce back. No, actually, no. I'll go 3-0 Arsenal. Bounce back performance. I think you'll win that one comfortably. King score prediction or preview for Arsenal Wolves away next week because we're not doing the predictions for that one on the next show. I think you're on mute, bro.
Yeah, he's muted. Yeah.
My bad. I thought I was unmuted. There's no need to do a preview, man. It should be a comfortable win for Arsenal. If they do drop points, then it will just be on them because they don't really have any pressure. If anything, it's an opportunity to go up 7 points and put pressure on City for once. So I think Arsenal should go on to win 2-0 comfortably.
And just before we do wrap it up, there's two things we want to talk about. Jack's already mentioned it. Spurs have sacked Thomas Frank, and Nottingham Forest have sacked Sean Dyche. Do you want to give thoughts on that, or do you want to just wrap it up here?
Not really. I mean, obviously, you mentioned earlier, Vitor Pereira replaces what do you call it? Replaces Sean Dyche, the old Wolves boss. Forest's fourth manager of the season, which I think might honestly be a record in the Premier League in terms of like new managers to join a club during like the season. And then obviously Spurs they've literally just had talks with Igor Tudor, however you pronounce it, a Croatian manager who was the Marseille and the Juventus boss. He was sacked by Juventus early in the season.
Yeah.
And come si dice, he's essentially like their interim for now. But there have been talks like in the summer about Roberto De Zerbi potentially joining Spurs, although he is also in talks with like joining United in summer. We'll see. De
Zerbi?
Nah. Yeah. Well, more likely to join Spurs, supposedly, according to reports I've seen.
Well, I'm glad. I don't want him. Don't like him. Overrated.
Yeah.
Oh, if he goes Spurs, he's just going to fail again.
Well, I hope they're in the relegation zone by then. I hope they're championship. You know what I mean?
Then he won't go there if they're in championship.
It depends if Spurs get relegated or not, doesn't it?
And I don't think De Zerbi goes there because he likes to actually, get the money spent and that. He'll be another thing. He'll just crash out with the board. But in terms of Forest, it's negligence from the owner. I've never seen an owner pretty much try and destroy your own team from within. Last year you were, doing up European fighting, playing a set style of football. You, all you had to do was stick with it. You wanted to play attacking football. You brought Big Ange, and then it's just been downhill from there.
I mean, to be honest, their sort of fall off started when they drew 2-2 with Leicester. That's when I say it properly started. That 2-2 draw with Leicester in like April when they had a massive chance of finishing the Europa League places. Well, they were still in the run for the Champions League places, but they weren't going to finish in the Champions League realistically. And that draw, Christensen equaliser, I can't remember his first name.
Well, that's the thing. They still got Europa League.
Yeah, though. No, but they were 8 points clear of Champions League places, though. They were. But
then they just cut themselves.
Yeah. You know what? When was the downfall is when he went on the pitch and started berating the manager on the pitch. That's the downfall.
And then also when Nuno Espirito Santo said about like his relationship with like Marinakis is literally like zero, or almost zero, in like a press conference, I believe.
Yeah, it broke down. Yeah. But that's, as I said, it was the owner pretty much ruined their club because he had a defensive coach to an offensive coach to an defensive coach to another coach, and they're gonna get relegated now. They may at a scruff of a neck stay up, or they may get relegated. Who knows? But they're fighting for their lives. For Tottenham, I think Thomas Frank was in a job that no one would be able to survive. The amount of injuries Tottenham have had this season. They're another team that needs to. Yeah, they need to fire the whole medical team and rebuild it because you can't have that many injuries. Like them and Arsenal are going band for amount of injuries and long-term injuries as well. No Madison, no Kulusevski, no Solanke for most part of the season. No defenders, no attacker, no nothing. And then the players that they do sign have been absolutely rubbish and woeful. So, man, just grand negligence from the whole club.
Way to replace Harry Kane and Son. Way to replace them too.
Well, they haven't. That's the problem.
That's exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, the Kane, Solanke, but he was injured for most of the season, so I can't even blame him. But the strikers after him, like Kolo Muani on loan, like come on, he was dreadful at PSG. Why do you think that was the case? Making the Tell signing permanent after a terrible season, dumb. And then they never bought in the left winger to replace Son. They don't have a left winger to this day. They don't have an actual natural left winger outside of Odebear, who's injured as well.
And Johnson's a right winger. He's not a left winger. He's still playing.
He's at Palace. He don't matter no more. But,
I know.
He's trash anyway. But yeah, so both teams just from the top to bottom, pretty much ruined their clubs really, and And then Big Ange did an interview to pretty much stomp on Tottenham's grave. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. He did that interview just to laugh in their face.
I just saw a
If you
clip of it, like they know the
see
big
the club,
club.
yeah, mate. They at a big club. You know when you're looking at players and you're looking at we bought what's his name? I think it was I don't know what player he said, but he said we bought 3 teenagers. We're not trying to win the league. I'm looking at Pedro Neto. I'm looking at Guehi. I'm looking at Semenyo. I'm looking at players like that. And they're saying, no, you should give me teenagers.
And this is what he said. So he said, yeah, you go into that club, you see everywhere, you see today's to do, right? It's like, you see today's to do.
Today's to do, mate. Come on.
They're not a big club. Tottenham not a big club. You see signs everywhere when you go into that club. Today's to do.
They do the opposite, mate. They do the opposite. Do they even know what that means? Big up Don C as always.
Even know what it means. They don't even know what it means. So why do they care? They don't even care. Big up Don C.
I need the proper players. They gave me teenagers, like little kids.
Give me fucking teenagers, mate.
Mate, I was fifth, and I'm trying to go up to the top places. Give me kids.
Yep, exactly. Subscribe to the Conversation TV people. Subscribe to him, bro. Yo, bro, Don C, let me know, bro. Hit me up. We gotta do a show soon, man. It's long overdue, man. You know what I mean? We gotta do a show together.
You say Fox Spurs.
Let me join a panel.
Did you do?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, man.
Today's to do. They don't even
imagine
do
that. Is that how disrespectful that is from a former manager to dance on their grave while the other manager that replaced him gets fired.
He's right though. Still. After he's bro, they're not a serious club. After they just
but he's not serious. He went to Forest and got sacked again.
I know.
Mate.
Sacked him after he won them their first trophy.
He should have talked about Forest as well, because obviously their manager got fired as well. He should have done a double. He could have done double hit. So you know what I'm saying, 2 for 1.
I'll win these in my second season, mate. Well, yes, he has. And guess what? They sacked him. They sacked him because they won him a trophy. Spurs, whenever they win a trophy, bro, they sacked Juan de Ramos as well. Yeah. They sacked Juan de Ramos as well. Bro, this club doesn't care about trophies. Tottenham, they don't care about anything. This is why they've not won shit for 17 years.
I would have loved to hear what you said about Forest as well, or we would have said about Forest. Mate, the owner's crazy, mate. He brought me in, doesn't even me attacking players.
This Marinakis guy, it's my Greek brother. He's my Greek brother. I'm Greek. He's Greek too, but he's treating me like crap, mate. I mean, that's how you say it.
Mate. Mate, I had no chance.
It's the might that really gets me. You know what I mean? It's like might. Literally, I might do this. It's like that's how you have to say it. Might. MIGHT. That's how you say it, mate, in an Australian accent. But yeah. Any more you want to say on Man City's 3 points and Liverpool's 3 points as well? I don't think we've talked much on that one.
No, man. Big teams win. That's all. That's all you need to say.
We spoke about Man City quite a lot on the show, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a good show, people. 2.5 hours. I enjoyed that big time. I enjoyed that show, man. If you are new around here and you want to see more of the content that these lads do, subscribe to Josh's channel. The link is in the description, and both of King's channels. I think he's setting up a game. You set up a gaming channel as well, haven't you? And then you will...
Yeah, I'm gonna try to start using it this week.
Yeah, 100%. And then make sure you guys subscribe to the main channel. Tell people down this main channel as it goes live. Let me know, bro. We need to go live sometime soon on your channel as well. And also F1 show, we need to do that one as well. Sort that one out. NBA show Monday. Well, actually, I don't know about NBA show Monday. We might do like a mid-season review show because obviously it is All-Star break now, right? So we might do like a mid-season review show. But yeah, for sure we can definitely. All right, bro. Sure, 100%. Message me, bro. Please message me. Send me a message. I know you have me on Instagram. Right? Just message me, bro. Big up to you, man. But yeah, everyone, big up. I'll definitely see you guys on Monday or something, or maybe tomorrow night with Augusti. I'm depends. I might do a show with him. We'll see. King, like I said, we got to do a show on your channel as well sometime soon, man. Big
Oh yeah, definitely.
And yeah, I will definitely see you guys soon. People, take care. Have a good night. Have a good evening, wherever you are from. Also, like I said, we're trying to get to 600 subscribers. We're 57 subscribers away from that. Let's get to that goal. And smash the likes. Smash them likes. Exactly like Don C says. Smash them likes. Let's get to 15 likes minimum. People, have a good evening. We're out. Take care. Come on, United. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. Take care.